What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. Almost said Giants Now. Let's go, man. Oh, what's today? Tuesday? Don't even know what day of the week it is at this point anymore. Everything just feels like one big day, but we got some Tuesday night hoops. But some of the wind has been taken out from the sails. Jalen Brunson is not going to play in this game. I don't actually think he's injured. I think that they are just giving him a rest day. And my big brain tinfoil hat theory is we're going to have Mikal Bridges shoot the ball 20-plus times tonight to try to get him back into form or create form or whatever, get his confidence up or something, because the way Mikal Bridges has played in the last 8 games is disastrous. And the New York Knicks are not going to win the NBA title if his confidence doesn't raise, if his play doesn't raise, and overall impact. Mitchell Robinson is going to play tonight. There was a chance that he was going to miss this one as they were potentially thinking about load managing him, but it only looks like Jalen Brunson is going to be the player for the Knicks that is not playing tonight. Deuce McBride, we have an update for him. He is not playing tonight, but he is upping his workload in practice up to this point. He's doing drills. He's working in full contact scrimmages. No official update on when he will return, but I think it's a good sign that there is contact being added right now to Miles McBride's play as we inch closer and closer to the end of the regular season. So you're going to see Jose Alvarado in the starting lineup tonight. It'll be Alvarado, Bridges, OG, Hart, and Mitchell Robinson. For the Indiana Pacers, it is a lengthy injury report. Pascal Siakam, Andrew Nembhard, Potter, Halliburton, and Furphy are not going to play, as Toppin, Zubac, Nesmith, McConnell, Shepard, and Q Jackson will be in. So a lot of stars will be on the sideline for this one, but an opportunity for the New York Knicks to play some good basketball, something that they haven't done in a couple of games. And I know that everyone just wants to win games, and winning is winning, and all I want to do is win. I want to look good. I want to start hitting shots. The New York Knicks have been cold from the outside, and I would like to see Mikal Bridges have some confidence put back into his play and see him have a good one tonight. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Over 80 people in the building. If you're a real one, you love this channel, and you're looking forward to the game today, give me some real ones down in the comments section. Shout out to everybody for being here. What up, Cedeno? Good to see you. AVP Yanks in the building. New York Irwin in the building. What up? Hemerwin says hit the like button. I'm with you. Eric Rodriguez, what's happening, man? Killa, what up? Let's go. Shout out to all of y'all. Pit Lane Formula. We want to see Marshall do a backflip. I used to be able to do a backflip off a diving board, but I don't know if I could do it anymore. I haven't tried in a while. I haven't been on a diving board in a long time. You a swimmer, AC?
I mean, I know how to swim. I wouldn't call myself a swimmer. I had some cousins who were competitive swimmers, so I don't think of myself in that category. I don't think I had the backflip in my bag. Not ever. No, it's definitely not right now. But I'd like to see what's super chat for a backflip.
Well, we'd have to find a pool,
Yeah.
and then we'd have to find either off an elevated surface or a diving board. I was always just super scared. I did swim team probably from like 5 or 6 years old till probably about 9. So I'm a pretty good swimmer. We had a pool in the backyard, or they added a pool to our backyard, I think when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade. Yeah, I used to be able to do one, but I haven't attempted to do one. I did one actually. That would have been like summer, maybe 2020, summer 2021.
Okay.
We were on a boat in a lake here in Dallas, and I did a backflip off the boat. So, you know what? I bet I could still do it. I could still do it. Underrated athlete.
Man of many talents. Many talents.
Many talents. Many. So Daniel says, Marshall, I just got home from school. What'd you learn today? Isn't that the question that used to piss you off when you get home from school? What'd you learn today?
Yeah.
I didn't learn shit today, actually. I don't want anything that's going to help me in my life later.
Why? What was it? You who said MXY equals MX? Oh, we were talking
Y equals
about
MX plus B.
Yeah,
Isn't that it?
Pythagorean theorem.
How many times in your adult life have you used the Pythagorean theorem?
Never.
Mm.
0 times.
I think by the time you get to like freshman year of high school, 9th grade, it should be like almost like college, where you're taking classes that are going to impact your life down the line instead of wasting time in physics and chemistry. Because
I hear that, but my counter argument is, who wants to know? Who knows what they want to do with their life when they're 14 years old?
You better.
When you're 14,
Always know. If you
Yeah.
don't know,
convicted.
you
not
better
convicted.
figure it out. Better have a plan A.
I think they could replace some classes with more general life applicable classes like financial planning, public
Yeah.
speaking, more real life skills than like, I think geometry might have been the most useless class that I took. All that, like, I think that you use the absolute least out of any class. It's the least applicable. All those proofs and stuff that we used to have to do, if this, then that, just
The
never.
worst.
Yeah.
The absolute worst. I agree.
Shout out to everyone. You guys already know what's up in the comments section. We got a bunch of people letting people know to hit the like button. If you haven't yet, 120 people in the building, only 28 likes. So there is about 100 of you guys who are just hanging out without hitting that like button. Change that. Be a real one. Hit the like button.
Starting lineup tonight for the Pacers will be McConnell, Nesmith, Brown, Walker, and Zubac. I think we've said this 5 games in a row. Can this just be a non-stressful blowout win? Like, I feel like at times when we do these shows and then we sign off live and I get home and I'm like, man, am I spoiled at this point? And you know what? No, I'm not. We have championship aspirations. The Knicks have championship aspirations. Their owner has championship aspirations. And I think it would be doing this show, this audience, a disservice if we didn't judge and critique and view this team through the lens of playing like a championship team. And I get an 82-game season. It's March. You're playing against some really bad teams that don't really care right now. And that can make you maybe not care at times. But, man, I'd like to see them play like a team that is in a different tier than the Pacers tonight. Something that they did not do the last time they played the Pacers. Something they did not do when they played the Golden State Warriors. Something they did not do against the Jazz. Something they did not do against the Clippers. Something they did not do against the Lakers. I just want to see this team play to the ability that they have, and that's something better than beating the Pacers and the Warriors in the 47th minute of the game.
Yeah, and I at this point, like, we've talked so much about the starting lineup and getting off to a fast start. What happens if they get off to a fast start today? Are people going to start saying, "Oh, maybe Jalen Brunson's the problem"? That's it. You just take Jalen Brunson out, and that solved all the starting lineup. So, like, it's not even like you can take anything from what they do with that unit today, which has been kind of a focus, because you don't have Jalen Brunson and you are playing the Pacers. I mean, I just would still love. I would just still love, like you said, for it to be a stress-free game and to not be in another dogfight with a team that really shouldn't deserve to be on the floor with the Knicks.
How about Mikal Bridges just has a hell of a game today?
Yeah.
And he looks like he wants to play basketball, and he wants to shoot the basketball and be aggressive and show me that you don't just want to be Frank Ntilikina corner boy. Because for the past 2-3 weeks, that's what it's looked like. His numbers have been terrible. We've talked about him on this show. We did a video on it on the channel. His numbers have not been good. His energy, I don't think, has been good. I know it's not fair to say it like this, but he credited getting out of the slump earlier this year because he was being less selfish and being more team-oriented.
Coachable, I think he said.
Coachable as well. So has he reverted back to being selfish and uncoachable? Like, you can't have it both ways, right? When you play good, you don't get to credit being a good teammate and credit your bad play because of it. Then when you start playing bad again, what is it?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a real change if that's what it was, and it switched just after probably, 20, 25 games from December, I think, when we heard that from him, and now it's March, and he's playing bad again and has been playing bad. And if that was the reason, it wasn't a real change that he made. It was just did it for a few games and went right back to his old habits. So he's so easily it just gets lost in the offense. And I think most of it is his own doing. He's not aggressive in going to get the basketball. He, like you said, he's content to just sit in the corner and just hang out there and space the floor and just not assert himself in the game.
Like, how about we get him handling the rock a little bit tonight? Some pick and rolls. How about he is the focal point of the offense tonight? I don't know. We'll see. The only two Knicks that are not expected to play today are Jalen Brunson and Miles McBride. McBride got a little bit of an update on him today that he has upped his workload in practice. Still no official timetable on when he will be returning to the Knicks, but I think it's good that he is starting to take some contact in these practices. Like, one thing like I've noticed since the Knicks, since I started covering the Knicks on a day in and day out basis, is that's kind of the last hurdle. It's Randall's working. He's got to get to contact. OG Anunoby coming back from the elbow. Got to get to contact. So good to see that Miles McBride is at least knocking on the door of returning. And I think the absence of McBride in this lineup is not being talked about enough. And I would not be shocked if maybe it doesn't happen when he comes back. Maybe it happens in the middle of a playoff series. Like, I could see him starting a game or two at some point down the line, or being the guy that does get inserted into the starting lineup. I'm not sure, but the Knicks haven't been shooting well. He's arguably their best catch-and-shoot player right now on this team. And I remember we did a show a couple of weeks ago. Like, the lineups with Miles McBride in them tend to give the Knicks the biggest advantage in the win-loss department.
Makes everyone else around him better with what he does. Compliments everyone very well. His defensive impact cannot be overstated in what he's able to do on that end of the floor. And I think you kind of said it. He just fits well with some of the other guys on the Knicks roster. So would love to have him back. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Gregory Williams, Nostalgic Nick, a bunch of real ones here. 170 people in the building, trying to get to 100 likes, only at 47 right now. Let's keep running that number up. But, yeah, hopefully Deuce is back. And hopefully, like you said, he's getting contact. If they can get him into a game before the season ends, that would be great. There is, like you said, there is no timeline. But it sounds like maybe he could at least be available in some way at some point throughout the playoffs.
Yeah. The injury that they are labeling Jalen Brunson with, I just had the tweet pulled up. Here it is. Right ankle injury management and a cervical strain right side. I don't even know what that means.
I think I saw someone label it as a neck injury, but
I don't know. And Mitchell Robinson was questionable with, as I will butcher this, thoracic spine muscle tightness. Thoracic? I don't know. THORACIC.
Well, I think it's different. I know what that thing that Markel Fultz said. I think that was thoracic, but I don't.
I don't even
I think
know.
that's different. That shoulder injury that he had that made him get the yips.
I had heard that injury, he literally re-injured himself riding an ATV in Philadelphia. So that's what I heard, that the
Brutal.
Markel Fultz injury was. Let's go. Seth Gross, what up, man? The Daily News beat writer wrote an article about the Knicks' first quarter woes and the mentality that they think they can come from behind and win all the time. Man, if only there was like a YouTube channel that's been beating that drum and did an in-depth video and was on that wave 2 weeks ago, and then everybody else caught up to him. I bet that guy's pretty damn cool. Good to see you, Seth. Good to see you, Brody. Good to see you, man. Thor Asic. All right, look at you, Spencer. Shout out to you. Carl, what up, beast? Hopefully with so many teams tanking, we can pad our record a little bit. You think we can get up to that 2nd seed? Let me pull up the exact standings. I think they were like 3 games behind Boston.
They are 1.5 games back.
So it's 1.5 games. Boston left on their schedule. Golden State, Memphis, Minnesota, OKC, Atlanta, Charlotte, Atlanta, Miami, Milwaukee, Toronto, Charlotte, New York, New Orleans, Orlando.
Wow. Looks like today's the 13th, the last game, so 12 more after this left for the Knicks. I mean, not impossible, but
let's look at remaining strength of schedule. The Boston Celtics have the 8th hardest remaining schedule, whereas the New York Knicks have the 26th hardest remaining schedule. So, yeah, that could potentially happen.
I like those odds.
My man, Carl. And I don't know if I want the Knicks to go and chase that 2 seed. Yeah, I do. Would I prioritize that over maybe resting some of these players a little bit or something like that? I don't know. Do you put a lot of stock in the 2 seed?
I think I'd rather have it than not have it. Like, that could be the crucial home court game. And we've seen the Knicks have a strong home record this season, so you'd love to get that. But I agree, they should not do it at the expense of anything they normally do. I think they should already have like an inside track just based on that strength of schedule metric. But I would love to. The best of both worlds, have your cake and eat it too, would be they're playing all these bad teams. They can hopefully blow some of these teams out, rest these guys in the 3rd quarter, in the 4th quarter of these games, and still get there wins-wise. So I think it is important. And listen, they're probably going to have a few days off with the play-in tournament anyway before they play a game. So you don't want to go too long without playing heading into the playoffs. So I don't think they should really shut guys down per se. I think there is value in having that home court in a potential matchup with Boston. Jason, no Brunson tonight. He is out. No Brunson with a right ankle injury management and an additional injury as well.
Yeah, no Brunson tonight. I almost view, maybe I'm just ultra positive about it, but I don't actually think that he's hurt. Maybe he is.
I think like whatever he's dealing with, he probably would normally play through and could play through. Like we see him sprain his ankle. It seems like every other week, and he goes back to the locker room and he comes back and plays. I don't think it's anything like a long-term concern at all.
I agree. An opportunity, though, for Mikal Bridges to get it going tonight. Has not played well over the last couple of games. Would like to see him start to play a little bit better, man. We've even seen them at times take him out of the closing lineup and really not play in the 4th quarter. And to me, and I get it, you got to win games in this league. That, to me, screams more results over being more process-oriented. Because there's no way the Knicks are gonna win the NBA championship or get to the NBA Finals if Mikal is not a player and an impact guy and closing games and helping you win. So I understand. Like, it's a double-edged sword, right? Do you keep playing him as he struggles, or do you go to somebody else? You ain't winning if Mikal Bridges ain't a part of it. I know that for sure.
I think especially as we get later on in the season, it's important to make sure he is one of the guys who is playing his best basketball. because like you said, they're going to need him. I think one of the things that Mike Brown has been kind of different for the Knicks as opposed to Tom Thibodeau is his willingness to try different lineups, different closing lineups, different rotations, play different guys meaningful minutes. We saw Muhammad Diawara going back to the fall getting kind of even in short spurts, just some game action as well. So I guess if you want to kind of spin it positively, there's other guys getting experience closing, but I think as we close in on almost 10 games left in the regular season, it is important to make sure Mikal Bridges is playing good basketball heading into the playoffs because they need him to be. And that is more important than maybe winning a game against the Golden State Warriors like in March when you're pretty much like, yes, they're still jockeying for some positioning, but like they're not in danger of really falling anywhere deep in the playoff standings. And that's the conundrum is, do you weigh going for that win, like you said, or getting Mikal Bridges right and letting him play through some of his struggles? So that's kind of what they've been doing for the better part of the month, though.
Seth Gross, Brown has mentioned how disappointed he is with the starting lineup and their focus as they start games. Do you see any changes from him during the home stretch to the playoffs? If the Knicks don't start starting games better, I do think he will make a change to the starting lineup. And like we did a deep dive into it, and it's been a theme all year long. When Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby start games this year or play in the first quarter altogether, the Knicks are being outscored by 4.2 points per 100 possessions. So it's not just a last month thing. It's not just a last week thing. It has been a theme all year long that when those five guys are on the floor in the first quarter this year, they are being outscored by 4.2 points per 100 possessions. What doesn't make sense is when that same lineup plays in the third quarter, starting the half. Like, they win their minutes. So that shows me that five went on the floor to start the third quarter. They play winning basketball. I don't know what the difference is between the first quarter or the third quarter. I know a lot of people comment on the video. That's credit to Mike Brown. He's making great adjustments at halftime. I don't necessarily. If you want to say that, are you saying he's having a terrible game plan to start games as well? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't say he's making great changes at halftime by also not standing on that he's not installing a good game plan leading up to the games. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're just not ready to go. I don't know. I really don't. I can't put my finger on it. It honestly makes no sense.
Yeah, like you said, you can't blame it on the players and then give Mike Brown the credit. The problem is singularly either one or the other, and maybe it's a little bit of both, but you can't only focus on the negative from them and then give Mike Brown credit for the positive results. I think a lot of it probably has to do, I want to say, like, they're just not ready to play, and then they kind of wake up. It seems like a weak excuse. I think that's part of it. I think there's, like, a larger issue there, but for some reason they cannot get up and get ready to play when the game starts. But when they go to halftime and they come out in the third quarter, they're ready to play.
It absolutely doesn't make sense. Like in the third quarter of this year, when Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, and Hart are all on the floor in the third quarter, they dominate teams. They're outscoring them by 10.3 points per 100 possessions. In the last 12 games, where that starting five in the first quarter has a net rating of minus 18, they have a net rating of plus 5.6 in the second half. The more I try to make sense of it, the more things I try to like look at through an analytical lens, it actually makes no sense. The New York Knicks starters, I had a tweet pulled up. Let me see if I can find that real quick. And it came from Jonathan Macri. Shout out to Mr. Macri and the Knicks Film School. Go watch them. Go support them. They do awesome, awesome stuff. He, like myself, have noted that the New York Knicks, as of late, have not played well to start games. He wrote in the first quarters in March, Brunson, Mikal, Hart, OG, and Towns, their starting five was outscored by 9 versus San Antonio, 6 versus Toronto, 7 versus OKC, 5 versus Denver, 5 versus the Lakers, 2 versus the Clippers, and 6 versus Golden State. In all other quarters that those 5 guys have been on the court, they're plus 11. So, like, it's quite literally only the start of the games.
They're allergic to this first quarter.
And we saw Hart missed 2 games. Starting lineup was still bad. Towns missed a game. The start of the game was still bad. Last time they started the game, well, it was versus Milwaukee when Brunson had 20-plus in the first quarter. And if that's the only way that you're going to be able to have success in the first quarter, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, that's more of an anomaly than anything. You can't expect that to continue. And I don't know, that
they've trailed after 5 of the last 6 first quarters.
That, like, leads you to believe when the players changing does not mean any significant change, that it's some sort of team-oriented thing, whether it's a philosophy or the way they're getting ready to play, the way they warm up, the mentality of the team, something. Because the players changing, obviously, was one tweak here, one tweak there. That didn't do anything. So, I don't know. That's something that you should have figured out if that's what it is. Nearly 70 games into the season.
G. Scof Roan says, dude, you don't ever beat Boston without Mikal Bridges, bro. Come on, talk some sense, man, or you'll never get any more subs. Seriously, Ro. Has anyone been watching today's show where I said if the Knicks don't have contribution from Mikal Bridges, they aren't going to win a title? So G. Scof is more interested in trying to debate me when, in fact, we are saying the exact same thing, brother.
We had probably a 6 to 8 minute back and forth about how the Knicks need Mikal Bridges to be his best version and if they're going to go and reach where they want to go, and whether or not the Knicks should be letting Mikal Bridges play through his struggles in order to unlock that version of him.
Dude, if you don't start talking sense, you're not going to get no more subs.
Dang.
Like, dude, we literally said what you said. What I have started to realize in this world and having a platform like this and where I just share our opinion and you share your opinions and we share our opinions all day is people either A, listen or read to respond instead of listening or reading to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is no way that G.S. Kufrone would say what he said if he listened to understand instead of listen to respond. Because I think, Andrew, you've said it 4 times, and I've said it 4 times. The Knicks need Mikal Bridges to win the NBA title.
Yeah, I honestly always go back to that Giants wide receiver trade target video that we did like a few months ago where someone was like, you're never talking about Trey Harris, bro. And then you were like, you sent a timestamp to them of when he was actually mentioned in the video. You're like, he got me. I commented without watching. It's like, well.
People just want to. And, like, one thing like I like felt myself doing when I was like 9 or 10 or 11 was thinking that if I can prove someone wrong, I'm the smart guy, when it's like in reality, when you do that, you make yourself look like an idiot.
Yeah, it should just be like we're all on the same team here. We're all Knicks fans. Like we should be talking about what we want for the Knicks to get better, and it doesn't need to be this is right, this is wrong, this is.
If you don't think the Knicks need Mikal Bridges to beat Boston, you ain't getting no more subs. And why is that always a thing? Like, people love to pull the, I'm unsubscribing. It's like, okay. Like, you want to tell me that, like, I just won't even say it. I won't even say it. My man, Papa Swanky, what up, Brody? $20 super chat. Salute to you, man. Thank you for always being here. Says, that Warriors game was the worst I've ever felt after a win. Need a more dominant showing tonight, especially against Indy. Let's go, Knicks. Dude, why are you so negative? Why are you so negative? You're not happy that the Knicks won a game? Do you remember where the Knicks were at one point? See how stupid that logic sounds? No, I'm 100% with you, Papa Swanky. I was actually, I think, more demoralized over the Pacers win because I had built up the antibodies of being depressed after that game going into the Pacers game.
You were just numb.
I was numb to it, exactly. But yeah, man, anyone that's fired up about the way the Knicks played against the Pacers or against the Warriors in the past 7 days is they got a couple of screws loose. And their overall goal is just different than what a lot of people that watch this channels is, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that has to be. We've talked about it over and over again that the Knicks need to view this season, everything that happens,
Do they
with
need
the
Mikal
lens
Bridges?
of winning a championship. I don't know. They might. No, they should probably just sit him, just bench him. 0 minutes. That's it. Just give all his minutes to Dadier. Give all his minutes to Dadier.
Well, yeah, give it to Pagot Dadier. Then
Yeah,
might be good.
That's it. So, all right, you guys heard Jay Liv. Get those LGKs going in the comments section, and make sure you hit the thumbs up icon if you want the Knicks to look better and play better and beat the Pacers tonight in convincing fashion after some disappointing performances in games they probably did not deserve to win and got lucky to win. Be like Papa Swanky. Get those LGKs going in the chat.
Shout out to my man Papa Swanky. We appreciate you. Dexter Turner says it's his birthday. Let's go. Give me some HBDs in the chat. And I'm not trying to pick on you, Pop Anime Comics. You're just the only person that said it in my site. Can we ban the saying a win is a win?
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's not. If the Knicks, I'll roll it back to 25 years ago. If the Knicks beat the Bulls in a regular season game, but on the last play of the game, Patrick Ewing popped his Achilles, is a win a win? No, it's not.
Yeah.
So, the idea that a win is a win, that only counts in the standings. Just like a win is not a win when you beat the Golden State Warriors, who have their Santa Cruz team out there, and it took you 47 minutes. Process results. Process. If you do the right thing 100 times, 95% of the time it's going to work. But if you try to cheat the system and operate with the mindset in life, in sports, in parenting, your job, that a win is a win, you're cheating yourself, you're cheating your teammates, and in sports, you're cheating your fan base. Please, can we stop with the win is a win stuff? Because it's quite frankly, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, I think you have to look at it and evaluate the game on how you played, regardless of what the result is. That
it's not you, Pop. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just everyone has been saying it to me, and
that
it's such flawed logic. It's such flawed logic.
I think ignoring anything just because you win is what's wrong. I think in that Ewing situation or in the Warriors game, you'd rather win than not win, but you still have to look at what went in the game and still feel bad about the way you played, and not just, oh, we won, so it's good. I think that's where people go wrong. So
it's always I feel it more in football than basketball, excuse me.
Because there's just less games.
More so in the sense of the way that you look at a game, and it is because there is less games. Your vision of what happened in the game gets warped around the result much more. To put it into Giants terms.
Yeah.
In week 2, if Brandon Aubrey would have missed that kick to go into overtime, the Giants would have won.
Yeah.
But they also let the Cowboys drive down in 13 seconds to get into field goal range.
Yeah.
And you couldn't stop them in the fourth quarter. If the Broncos would have missed that kick to win the game, the Giants would have won. The Giants still gave up 33 points, though, in that fourth quarter. Don't let the outcome of the game warp what happened. It is always my thought process in sports. I don't know.
I agree 100%.
Let's go. Saw my guy CPJ in the building. What up, CPJ? My man went and got him some different things outside of life. I thought he forgot about us over here. I forgot about us, man. Happy for you, Brody. Carl, what up, man? I'm curious. Has a head coach ever won a championship in his first season with the team? Yeah. Yeah. I think Steve Kerr won a championship his first year with the Warriors. There's been a couple. We did a whole list.
When Mike Brown was hired.
Yeah, when Mike Brown was hired.
Nick Nurse.
Yep. There's another one, too, and I'm pissed I can't think of it. Steve Kerr, Tyronn Lue with the Cavs, and Nick Nurse, and then Pat Riley in 1982. So there's been four.
Let's go. 400 people. Hit that thumbs up icon. You want the Knicks to win tonight against the Pacers, and you want them to play well. Let's phrase it that way. Play well.
All right, we're underway. Knicks are wearing their black uniforms. They should be wearing their greens today, as the Pacers will be wearing their yellows. Reminder, no Jalen Brunson tonight. Miles McBride is still out, and the Indiana Pacers are without a lot of their primetime players. No Halliburton, obviously. No Pascal Siakam, and no Nembhard. It'll be Alvarado in the starting lineup for the Knicks. Jose, as the Knicks give up a bucket the first play of the game. They'll have it on offense now. OG on the wing, gets it to Towns. Towns crashing into the lane, lays it up and in over Jarris Walker. Ties it up at 2. McConnell on the left wing, gets a screen. He'll feed Walker. Back to McConnell, top of the key. 13 on the shot clock. In the corner, it'll be Kobe Brown for 3. Good. Slow close out there by OG and Anunoby. Towns, top of the key, guarded by Zubac. They'll feed OG in the post. He'll face up Brown, puts it on the deck. 3 dribbles, spinning, fall away 2. Off the glass, no good, didn't even hit rim. Another lethargic, slow, unorganized start for the Knicks. As Hart on defense pokes it away. Alvarado with the loose ball. Gets it to Hart. He's getting downhill. Fall away Jay is good. What up, Gregory Williams? Shout out to you. Give me some G-dubs in the chat. Walker off the bounce. Poked away again by Josh Hart. Alvarado and Hart on the break. Now it's Bridges filling the lane. And he jumped and tried to dunk it, and he looked like his controller died. And now he's limping up the floor. What the hell just happened to Mikal Bridges? A wide open dunk. Like, the lane split, and there was nobody in it except him. And he tried to jump, and it literally looked like his controller died. He rolled his right ankle.
Didn't have the lift.
He's going to stay in the game as the Knicks are up by 1. Wow. I've never really seen something like that. Greg Williams, my man, shout out to you. As McConnell into the lane, pull up Jay. No good. Rebound by Towns. Outlet to Alvarado. He'll have it on the right wing. What up, Greg Williams? Appreciate you being here. As Alvarado gets to Towns. Towns in the mid-range. Fading. One leg jumper. Good. Karl-Anthony Towns. Kind of seeing him put up some more mid-range shots as of late. Because I understand what you mean, Marshall. And I made comments that evening that support your views, bro. I just hope that they're going to be in playoff shape in timely fashion. That's all we want. And we want them to succeed. We want them to succeed in the playoffs, man. We do. As the Knicks give up a 3 there, Indiana ties it at 8. Towns, top of the key, pump fake, puts it on the deck. It rolls over to Alvarado. He'll have it. Swings to OG. Good look from the corner. Missed it. Towns with the board. Goes right back up with it. Missed it. Rebound by Zubac. Outlet pass to Nesmith. He'll bring it up the left side. Yeah, Greg Williams, we all want the exact same thing. The Knicks to win an NBA title. Multiple ways to skin a cat. I have championship aspirations, and the Knicks have not been playing like a championship team in the month of March. And that's worrisome for me because April is when the playoffs start. As Josh Hart, drive, kick, Alvarado for 3. Good! Jose Alvarado. He had missed 11 straight 3 balls. Good to see him knock that one in. Just like we talk about with Bridges, you're going to need him to win a championship. You're going to need Jose Alvarado to give you something on the offensive end to win it as well.
Yeah, good to see him get going, knock down that shot as Zubac puts a 2 in for the Pacers.
Hart off the screen, kicks it into the corner. Anunoby driving on Neesmith, kicks it out top to Hart, and they'll swing to Towns. Towns, right wing, pump fake, drive to the baseline, kicks to Bridges. One more to Anunoby. He'll fire. Got it. OG Anunoby. Thought he could have passed it one more time. Instead, he put it on the deck and fired it up. McConnell on the left wing, defended by Bridges. 14 on the shot clock. McConnell and Walker, a little two-man game. Daring TJ to shoot it. Bridges under the screen. Hart switches. Tough falling two. No good. Rebound by Mikal. Knicks have numbers if they want. Outlet pass to Anunoby. Drives into the lane forcefully and lays it up and in. Strong take. A determined OG Anunoby would not be denied as the Knicks are up by 4. After a slow first minute and a half, they're settling in now. Walker, left wing, puts it on the deck, trying to work out against Hart. Step back, baseline 2, off the mark. Rebound by Anunoby. Here come the Knicks. Alvarado, pedal to the metal, into the lane, kicks it out, wide open, OG! Good! OG Anunoby with Jalen Brunson out of the lineup tonight. Someone's going to have to put the ball in the find a way to put the ball in the basket. Anunoby, a quick 8 points for you. Give me some 8s. Let's go. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. And I think he's getting rewarded. We saw him early in the game. Get downhill, force his way into the paint in transition. We saw him catch the ball in the post. Be aggressive. Just like we talk about, Knicks are going to need Mikal to be good. The Knicks need him to average almost 20 in the playoffs if they want to win the NBA title.
Yeah, he is a guy that raises the ceiling of this team if he can be dynamic on the offensive end and he's locked in on the defensive end. Has that ability to shut down other teams' best players. And when he has got it all working, when he's finishing with dunks on the inside, when he's working the mid-range, when he is knocking down his open threes, it takes this Knicks offense and this Knicks team to another level. And this guy always brings it to another level.
Oh, wow.
We got a 3-point goal. J-Liv Bang!
J-Liv, 3-ball. What up, J-Liv? Jeez, you ding-dongs know nothing. A win by any other name would still be a win. SMH. And they need Mikal at his best. I don't even know exactly what you're trying to say here, but I could say to my right is Andrew Connell, and Jay Liv would say, Marshall, that's actually to your left, and that's 3 left. Look, everyone's allowed to have their own opinions, and I respect the hell out of yours, but I do not subscribe to the theory that a win is a win. The only time that matters is if it's like Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah. Shout out to you, J-Liv.
J-Liv, we definitely know nothing.
Yeah.
Everything I know, I learned from you, so that would mean you know nothing. But yes, unlike the guy in the comments who told us GS, Koof, Roan, yes, they do need Mikal Bridges. Absolutely. So I think we're in agreement on everything except for a win being a win.
Let's go. Good start for the Knicks. 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 4 from downtown, getting some good looks, 7 assists on 8 made field goals. I think that's encouraging. No turnovers yet. I would like to see them play a little bit better on the defensive end. Feel like Indiana's getting some good looks a little too easily, but hard to complain. Up 7, less than halfway through. They look good. This is kind of what we asked for when we want them to start strong and kind of put their foot on the gas pedal.
Did he call us ding-dongs?
Yes.
Okay, because I just typed that out in a tweet as well. What ding-dong is going to blame the Knicks' slow starts on Jalen Brunson?
Yeah. It's good stuff, J-Liv.
Seth Gross in the chat saying it's Brunson's fault. Yep, totally. Totally. All right, back to hoops. Knicks up by 7 early. Still Alvarado, OG, Bridges, Hart, and Towns. Jay Huff has checked into the game for Indiana. They've made some substitutions. Huff in the corner, puts it on the deck, trying to work around Towns, kicks it into the corner. Toppin Off the bounce, into the lane, playing off 2. Fall away. Got it. Obi Toppin. Are you kidding me? He didn't have none of that in New York.
It's actually incredible how much better he's gotten at basketball.
Towns. One thing I don't like is that Bridges has shot the ball one time. You know why? Because OG Anunoby is forcing the issue in a positive way. That time he was denied. Then Alvarado steals it. His layup blocked, but Towns is there to clean it up for a deuce. I'd really like to see Mikal get into the action here. Toppin, corner 3 ball. Got it. You kidding me? From one ding-dong to another. Ding-dong. Should we make like a club called the Ding-Dongs? As Towns trying to find Anunoby. Pass, deflected and stolen. A turnover. Toppin in transition. Swinging it to the left. Step back 3. Got it. And the Pacers are 4 of 4 from distance. Cat top both teams on fire from 3. We're 7 of 8 from downtown in this game. Josh Hart handling on the right side. Hands it off to Alvarado. He fires a 3. Got it! Every 3 that goes up is falling. Knicks back up by 4. Alvarado had missed 11 straight threes. He's knocked in the last 2. He's up to 6 on the night. Toppin calling for the ball in the post. Guarded by Alvarado. Is double. Then he tries to swing and it's out of bounds. Too tall for Jay Huff. Seth Gross, you can be the president of the Ding Dong Club. Yep. I like that. I like that a lot. Ding Dong. Instead of Bing Bong, it's the Ding Dong Club. Yo, Ding Dongs.
I like that. Some early Tyler Kolek minutes for the Knicks.
Kolek checking in for Alvarado. Robinson is checked in, as has Shamet. Bridges off the bounce, kicks into the corner. Hart for 3. Good! Everybody's got the knack from downtown. Josh Hart playing well to start. Toppin, swinging, Huff, launching. No good. Rebound by Robinson. Outlet pass to Shamet. He'll bring it up the left side. Shamet off the screen. Swings to Hart. He'll rip it cross court to Kolek. Kolek in the corner. Working against Toppin. They double. Shamet's open. He finds him. Shamet misses the 3. Robinson taps it out. But Indiana will secure the possession. Is that Jackson, 29?
Yeah, I think so.
Jackson to Huff. Hands it off to Toppin. Turns the corner. Pulls up for the foul line. Got it. Obi Toppin scoring off the bounce. Bridges working off a screen from Robinson. Now have it at the top of the key. Gets to Kolek. Kolek trying to get downhill. Spinning into the lane. Finds Bridges. Corner 3. No good. Rebound by Indiana. Jackson working against Bridges, doing a good job. Gets a screen. They double. Swings to Huff inside. His hook shot up and in. And in. Hart on the right wing, swinging to Bridges. And we'll reset with Kolek at the top of the key. Bridges, you can see he's consistently playing off ball. Makes the extra pass to Hart. Hart, pump fake, drive, hangs, and hits. Takes it to the chest of Jay Huff, and he flexes on him. Jackson, the handle on the right wing. Trying to work off the screen is Shepard. Good denial there by Kolek. Huff now gets it to him. Shepard using the screen, kicking to Toppin. Good closeout by Hart. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Huff to Kobe Brown in the corner. He'll just launch over Bridges. No good. Brown saves it from going out of bounds, and then they'll say he stepped out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball going the other way.
Jay Liv back again.
Jay Liv, you need to do a semester in NYC. Sarcasm, you don't recognize it? SMH. Sorry, Ding Dong. I don't even know what was sarcastic about your message, to be honest.
I think he's agreeing with you that a win's not just a win. But I don't think he said, of course the win should be a win. I don't know. We can run it back and break it down.
J-Liv, you're right and I'm wrong. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
We know nothing. A win by any other team would be a win. And they need Mikal at his best. So that was an agreement. I don't know. I think we're in one of those cases where I think we are all on the same page, but we don't think we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm in. As long as you ding-dongs are hooked up with our merch, I'm cool with that as well. Go to chatsports.com/Knicks Now. It's chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Get your shirts today. We've got black. We've got blue. Get it, or I'll make AC turn you black and blue. Ooh. Get your shirts today. Let's go.
I like that. We should just run that every time. I think that's going to be effective. So,
shout out to Rocket Money. Let's Rocket Money.
Shout out to you guys as well. 650 people in the building. If you're happy the Knicks are up 5 and at least looking good on the offensive end of the floor, they could still use some work on defense. They're getting torched by Obi Toppin. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's try and get over 200 likes before the quarter ends. And if you have liked the video, get an LGK in the comments section and we can give shout outs.
Right. Greg Williams says, my bad, I'm a New Yorker, and I didn't get it, J-Liv.
Yeah.
Maybe J-Liv is the one that needs to do a semester in NYC.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's out of touch a little bit. Shout out to Rain City, the Big Easy, Gregory Williams, Andrew Brooks.
Let's D1 Jalen Brunson Glazer. I do think we can win the Eastern Conference Finals. I do.
It's a tough username. I like it.
They're gonna need to start playing better though. That's for sure.
D1 Jalen Brunson Glazer, double LGK. Let's go. Speed Demon. I saw someone say that. How could your name be Marshall Green and you didn't wear green on St. Patrick's Day?
I wore my green on Saturday.
Yeah.
Is it a Saturday celebration in New York, or is it day of?
I think it's probably both.
Both?
Yeah.
It's a pretty big deal here in Dallas. They do a huge parade. You guys don't know what color my shorts are. They could be green. And we're on a green screen, which means you'd see through them. So if you want that to happen, I'll have Andrew Connell go adjust the tripod. As Robinson hands it off, Anunoby throws it down. Let's go. OG Anunoby. Up to double digits on the night. TJ McConnell working on the left wing. They're going to post up Toppin. He's defended by Shamet. Working out on the left block. Picks his dribble up. Finds McConnell on the cut. He'll throw it up. And it falls. J-Liv, I thought you might want to see that. Ding dong. Robinson inside. Throws it down. Mitchell Robinson. Playing above the rim. McConnell. Kicks it inside to Zubac. He sprays it out wide to Walker for 3. No good. Connell didn't box out. Kolek didn't box out. And TJ McConnell sniped him of the rebound a la Jose Alvarado.
I'd always box out.
Robinson up top. Couldn't throw it down. Anunoby put it on the top shelf. Okay, J-Liv, we got it. Zubac posting up Anunoby, catches, drives, throws it down, and one. Wow. Marsh is AD1 green laser. I don't know what that means.
I was going to say, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
And what do you mean by that? I had no corned beef and cabbage. Happy St. Patty's Day. You a corned beef guy?
My mom would make it every year on St. Patrick's Day. So, yeah, we didn't have it much outside of that, but I like it. What about you?
I didn't really like it. I don't really like it. Not bad. I would just never eat it.
Yeah, I probably eat it
from anywhere.
Once a year.
Yeah,
like once a year.
As Anunoby knocks in another 3. OG Anunoby.
I lied. I'd do like a leftover sandwich the next day too if there was
Okay,
leftovers.
I could rock with that.
Like Thanksgiving, like the
Yeah.
turkey.
As McConnell. And another 3 for Indiana. Man, the Knicks may win this first quarter, but once again, I don't know. I don't really know anymore. It's like the Irish Thanksgiving, as Jordan Clarkson is going to be fouled. Bob Builder, they're not playing much defense, that's for sure. There ain't much defense going on right now by either team. Towns will check in with 6.9 seconds. Nice for the final offensive possession. Robinson will sit down. Kolek to throw it in. He'll get it to OG. Has it in the corner with 5. Pump fake. Puts it on the deck. Into the lane. Off the glass and in. OG Anunoby carrying the Knicks offensively to start as the Knicks win the first quarter 38-34. Has Marty Malela been here? Not today. Not today. And you're here. I never see Marty Malela and Jay Liv in the same place at the same time. Are you Marty Malela, Jay Liv?
Low key, could be true. You guys know what to do. Be like Bob Builder. Get down in the comments section. Grade the Knicks' performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F. Up 4 against Indiana and on fire offensively, but the defense needs to improve. You don't want to give up 140 to the Pacers, missing probably their 5 best players. So,
what's your grade?
B, I guess. Like, you wanted to be higher. You scored 38 points, but you gave up 34. Defense just like not good enough. And again, you got to tilt it based on the fact we're trying to play for a championship here. So I'd go probably like a B. And you're winning. You're only up 4, and you scored 38. B, maybe B minus. I could talk myself into a B minus.
Yeah, I'm rocking with a C. Made shots are good makeup for a performance. And that's about the only thing that changed in that first quarter, right? You were still slow to come out of the gates. You didn't play defense. You just made more shots. And you're still only up by 4.
I mean, I think we went to that timeout. They were up 19-12, and that was like 7 minutes. With 7 minutes left, so they were up 7, and the defense wasn't that bad at that point. Indiana caught fire a little more towards that back end of the first quarter, excuse me. Obi Toppin kind of lit you up when he was in there a little bit. He was getting whatever he wanted, and I think ultimately the defense is the most important thing in this. Like, you're giving up. It would be one thing if Indiana was just like knocking down everything, but they're getting quality looks.
Yeah. Not good. Not bad. $14 assists on 16 made shots, though.
That is good.
12 for 14 for them.
A lot of offense in this game. Not a lot of defense.
A lot of shot making. Here we go. Second quarter underway. Kolek into the lane. Kicks it into the corner. OG will fire. Good. Saves some of those makes for the playoffs, OG. He's on fire tonight. He's on his way for 40. Jackson off the bounce. OG 4 of 5 from distance. Zubac to post against Towns. Gets mid-lane. Ball poked away and stolen by the Knicks. Great defensive play by Karl-Anthony Towns. Kolek on the right side. Gets it to Cat. Top of the key. Pump fake on the deck. Driving left. Finishing right. Missing. Gets his own miss and missed that one. I wish he'd really use that left hand as Jackson goes coast to coast and lays it up and in on the left side with his left hand. How many times do we got to see Karl-Anthony Towns drive left and try to contort his body to finish back right.
Makes his life just that much harder.
Like, bro, use your length and your shoulders to create space and kiss it off the glass with the left. Everyone tells me how skilled he is. Use the left. Towns on the left wing now. Driving left again. Finishing right. Fouled. Going to the line for 2. Oh, Jay Liv, have I ever told you that you are hilarious? Why is it always driving left, finishing back right? I don't understand it.
Yeah, and square your feet, go up strong, use your left hand. No one's going to block your shot that way, and fight through some of that contact instead of just letting it get you off your spot.
I also think that is his insistence on wanting to finish right is another reason he gets offensive foul calls, because he's trying to hook that player to get a step on him and then use that arm that hooked him to shoot it back with that ball.
Yeah, how many times have we seen him elbow a guy and get that call? Won't need to do that if you're using that outside hand as he knocks down the second free throw. Knicks up 7.
My G in the building. What up? OG in the house. We got some gangsters in the building now. As Jackson drives and kicks. And that 3 is up and in. Knicks up by 4. It's been all offense all game long. Jay Liv back again with another super chat. Towns driving left, finishing right. Blocked off the glass. Bridges into the lane. Floater. Died on the rim. Towns battling for the board. He will not control it. It'll be Pacer ball going the other way. Pick and roll, top of the key. Walker into the lane. Pass. Stolen. Clarkson picked it up. Kolek to Bridges. Back to Towns. Top of the key. He'll fire. Nope. And then Clarkson saves it from under his own basket, and it's right to Indiana. It's a 5-on-4 break. Good hustle to get back into the picture, but it doesn't matter. Jarris Walker drills another 3, and the Knicks are up by 1 against the 15-win Indiana Pacers. Jay Liv, a classic example of a win not being a win. And I don't know if you're being serious or sarcastic, but I 100% agree. Yeah, you won the first quarter, but the process was and the Pacers could say the exact same thing. The only reason you were up is because you made shots. You weren't up because your defense. You weren't up because your hustle. You weren't up because you're rebounding. You're playing on the margins. You were up because you were making shots. And when you do make shots at the rate the Knicks were making, and you're only up by the margin the Knicks were up, that's always concerning in my opinion. Now, will the Indiana Pacers continue to shoot 70% from 3? Probably not. But now you're in a dogfight once again, and it's a 1-point game with 9:50 left in the half.
Yeah, I think it's been a lot of the same on both sides. Like, you look at the numbers, they kind of tell that story. Both teams assisting and making a high percentage of their baskets. Pretty much both shooting almost the same percentage from 3. Not a lot of aggressiveness in driving to the rim. Only 3 total foul shots as we're 2 minutes into this second quarter. So. And, like, Indiana is a team that thrives on, like, high scoring and the pace and space game. Like, this is the game they want to play. This is not the game the Knicks want to play. They're kind of playing the Pacers game a little bit here, and it's tough to beat other teams at their own game. It's tough. It's tough to beat. Like, this is what the Pacers want to do, and it's tough to beat teams at their own game.
Do these Pacers have a game, though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking strategically overall. Yeah, this is not their – it's even worse that it's not their A lineup or their B lineup probably.
I don't know, man. It's just – well, you're not going to blow everyone out?
Knicks don't blow anyone out.
Yeah, how about a convincing win?
Let's go. Shout out to everyone locking us in. 750 people in the building for some Knicks versus Pacers action. You want them to win. You want them to pick it up, expand upon this lead, head into the halftime, doing better than up one. Hit that thumbs up icon. We appreciate it. It helps us out, helps support the channel, and helps get more Knicks fans in here so we can all watch the game together. Let's go, Knicks.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm worried. I am worried. And hopefully it is the March stretch where you're playing a bunch of nobodies and it's hard to get up for these games, but I don't know, Bob. Doesn't look good. All right, Kolek, Clarkson, Towns, Bridges, Anunoby. Clarkson on the left wing. Swings it up top to Kolek, now to Bridges. Towns in the corner. Working against Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Towns to Bridges to beat the buzzer. Misses the 3. Bridges 0 of 4 from the field tonight. Still cannot take the lid off the basket. Walker will have it in the front court for Indiana. They'll swing it around. Good ball movement here for Indiana. Neesmith on the right wing. 5 on the shot clock. Knicks playing good defense now. Jackson trying to work against Clarkson. Step back 3. Missed it. Got to box out. He does not. Jackson gets his own miss. And then Bridges will be called for a foul on the ground. Who is that? Slauson? Slauson?
I'm going to be honest. Not familiar.
Is there a Slauson Ave?
Jalen Slauson.
Slauson Ave? What am I here? What am I? Yeah, it's in LA. Yeah, that's where it's from. That's where I've heard that. King Ant says, why is Mikal still being given the ball? Because if the Knicks don't get going, get Mikal Bridges going, they ain't going very far. Jackson to Shepard to Huff. Into the corner to Slauson for 3. Got it. And the Knicks are losing to the Indiana Pacers 44-43. Towns. Finds Clarkson on the cut. Baseline fadeaway. Jay is good.
It's Jordan Clarkson, a good bad shot shooter. Fadeaway floater there goes.
Huff hands it off to I don't even fucking know. Is that Shepard? Who's 26?
Shepard's at the top, yeah.
Slauson left wing, 5 to shoot, driving on Towns. Step back, now step through, not even close. Rebound by Robinson, good defense by Towns. Alvarado with a little bit of pace here. Has it in the front court, kicks to Cat. He'll fire a deep 3. Not even close. Rebound by Robinson, keeps it alive. He'll find Towns on the cut, throws it down. Count it in, the foul. Towns with a physical throwdown. That is all Mitchell Robinson right there, keeping the possession alive as Towns misses the 3. And good stuff by Robinson to find a cutting Cat and kind of just shovels it to him, and Towns does the rest.
Yeah, all you're expecting from Mitchell Robinson there, and he does it at an extremely high rate, is get the offensive rebound. When he can put the ball on the floor, keep his head up, find an open cutter, that just like exponentially increases his impact. You're just hoping he grabs the board and passes it out.
As he misses the free throw. Indiana to bring it into the front court. Kobe Brown off the bounce for 3. Got it. The Knicks are just not defending well right now. Alvarado into the front court. Off the Robinson screen. Gets into the lane. Lays it up. Missed it. Falls to the ground. It's a 5-on-4 break for Indy. And a wide open 3 for Kobe Brown. And he banked it in from the wing. Knicks down by 3 to the Indiana Pacers. Alvarado trying to make something shake. He's brought some speed. But overall, as he drives into the lane, Passes, Bridges, back to Alvarado, finds Bridges on the cut. He gets into the lane, will body bump, fall away. 2 is good. Nice possession there by Mikal Bridges. Can that be the one that gets him back in line? My guy kind of used his body, physical, body bump to create room, and then got to that patented fall away, Baby J.
Yeah, that was good stuff by him. Being aggressive, looking for his shot. It would have been easy for him to just pass out of that after he took that contact. Stay strong, goes up. You just wonder, the Knicks offense with Alvarado there, he drove and he was the one that got that going, but he really did not want to look for his shot. He drove and was looking to pass, didn't really kind of make himself a threat there. And like the Knicks end up scoring, but they don't get a great look because no one really believed Alvarado was going to drive to score.
He dribbled the air out of the ball, and the first time that he passed it was with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, he wanted nothing to do with that. Just didn't really have an outlet to go or anywhere to go with the ball there. Works out for the Knicks, but you have to have a better plan of attack offensively to get things going with that, and you can't rely on that.
It was a horrible offensive possession.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another dogfight for the Knicks. Every single game. This was supposed to be the easy part of the schedule. They're
self-made rush says, can my all-star center get the ball? He shot the ball 11 times, I think, already.
He's already in double digits.
He's got to make some shots.
10 field goal attempts.
40% from the field is a 7-footer. Doesn't check out to me.
Best shooting big of all time. No three. He's 0 for 2.
He ain't been shooting the ball well all year long. And that's concerning. Why is every three he shoots also from 28 feet?
Yeah, he loves those heat check. I've never seen anyone miss who hasn't made any shots take more heat check three-pointers.
I dare him to shoot a 3 with his foot on the line.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're not making them from 28 feet, the line's only 23.9. Maybe scoot into 23.10.
Make your life a little easier. He loves to make his life difficult, whether it's driving or shooting. And we've seen the Knicks percentages come down to earth a little bit more after that hot start. Still obviously shooting the ball pretty well from 3, but Indiana is still they're not missing too many. Still shooting 70% from both the 3 and the field, 3-point land and the field. So Knicks got to tighten up the defense a little bit here.
How come Aaron Judge led the
Weird.
USA team out with a flag?
Dude, I thought Roman Anthony was the captain.
I thought Roman Anthony was the captain. That's weird.
Ugh. Still a lot of time left here in the second quarter for the Knicks to try and wrestle this lead back and hopefully build upon it. I think the Knicks' goal should be up double digits at half from where they are right now. We'll see if they can get it done.
I just tagged Jack in that tweet and said, in case you missed it. Zubac on the left wing, posting, trying to toast against Robinson, and he does with a left-hand hook shot. And the lead is up 2-3 for Indiana now. Johnson, what up? Chilling with Caitlin Clark courtside at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse. Shoot, does she want to play in the NBA? Knicks could use a guard like her. As Shamet gets it to a rolling Robinson, his dunk is rejected. Loose ball grabbed by Towns, missed. Offensive rebound kept alive by Robinson. Hart inside to Towns, who throws it down. No DOR tonight.
Yeah, that's interesting.
McConnell off the bounce. Trying to work against Alvarado. Kicks it to Toppin. Pump fake. Drive. Drop off. Batted away out of bounds by Robinson. Good active hands by him. That would have been an easy dunk for Zoo.
Yeah, we've seen Clarkson kind of become a mainstay these last couple of games. Kolek got some minutes tonight. I haven't seen too much of Shamet. He is on the floor now, but didn't see much of him.
As they get an easy bucket out of the play off the baseline. I think you're seeing Kolek just because.
No Brunson.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to play 3 point guards. We'll see, though. Robinson catching it at the 3-point line. They double him, kicks it out. Alvarado, clean look. No good. Robinson tried to stuff it home. Can't get it. As the Knicks don't get back, and Walker hits a wide open 3, and the Knicks are down by 6 to the Indiana Pacers. As Alvarado quickly brings it into the front court. Gets the screen from Towns, and now give it to him. Towns can't control the pass, and they'll call a foul on Indiana. He responded, USA, baby, let's go. So I responded, our captain.
Yep. Oh, I need a home run. I need it. It would be great.
Robinson has it up top. Puts it on the deck. Hands it off to Alvarado. Sets him a screen. Jose trying to create. Forcing the issue. Banks it up. No good, but he was fouled. Going to the line for 2. We got Jose Alvarado creating off the bounce with everyone else just watching.
Yep, not great offensive strategy. Shout out to everyone locking us in. We got 800 people in the building. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, crossed over 86,000 subs recently. Be like Shark Guy, Thomas, Pacers fan subbed. Wow. Night Ninja and Vicky. Subscribe to the channel for a chance to get your name on screen. Lock us in for watch parties, videos, short form content, all of that through what's hopefully a deep Knicks playoff run this spring. We'll be doing it every day, all day, your go-to spot for Knicks content.
Lord Putty Bear in the building. That's awesome. Judge leading out Team USA, the captain of America. As that 3 for Walker's off the rim. No good. Rebound by Alvarado. Going to get a screen from Robinson. He'll penetrate. Gets to the block. Lays it up and in. Jose Alvarado with a couple of sneaky buckets tonight. He's the Knicks' second leading scorer with 10. McConnell into the lane. Poked away by Alvarado. Good active hands, because if he didn't knock that one away, see, that was an easy layup.
Yeah, that's kind of a fascinating matchup within the game. McConnell against Alvarado, 2 pesky defenders, high-energy backup point guards.
As McConnell throws it to the corner, clean look for Nesmith, and it's good, and the Knicks are back down by 5. One thing I noticed about the Pacers is the Knicks have played them now in the playoffs 2 years in a row. As Shamet lines up a 3 and knocks it in. Their out-of-bounds plays and sets are money. And the Knicks always get out-coached in that department. Doesn't matter if it's Mike Brown or Tom Thibodeau. Carlisle's a damn good coach. As that's going to be an offensive foul on T.J. McConnell. Alvarado wearing that one on his eye. It'll be a turnover. Knicks ball.
Yeah, being able to steal a couple points here or there with a successful play out of the inbounds is huge. Even to get yourself a high-quality look, you have to be able to maximize those opportunities. And like you said, Indiana's good at them. The Knicks seems like they don't. I feel like more often than not this season we've seen the Knicks turn it over or take a bad shot out of a timeout.
Alvarado to bring it up. Towns, Anunoby, Bridges, and Hart. Starting 5 in the game. Towns to Bridges. Bridges immediately looking to give it up. How about you put it on the deck and go to work? Drives into the lane. Gets to a step back. Missed it. Being defended there by Jackson. As Jackson gets into the lane. Left-hand hook. And 1. Count it. Quentin Jackson. Locking up Bridges.
Yep, forcing him into a fadeaway jumper.
And beating Josh Hart off the bounce. And finishing through the contact to Towns. I don't want to look too far into the future, but there's a world where Mikal Bridges plays this way the rest of the year, and then he becomes an untradeable player.
Yeah, I mean, he has looked worse this season for the Knicks than before they traded. His value is gone, and he just signed an extension as well.
That could be looked at as a negative asset around the league. Bridges off the bounce. Trying to create. Passes to Towns on the roll. Good extra pass by Towns. Corner 3 from Josh Hart is up and in. OG, they are consistent, aren't they? They are consistent. As Quentin Jackson will get it to Zubac. Top of the key. The Knicks have cut it to 2. 2:30 left in the half. As Hart trying to defend Walker. Good job there. Misses the shot. Grabbed by Bridges. Outlet to Alvarado. Gets it to Hart, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, they call a block. Call a block. I don't know the rules of the NBA anymore, but after the NBA officials said that foul on SGA that was uncalled shouldn't have been a call, that player didn't give Josh Hart the right to change direction off the catch. I don't know what a charge and a block is anymore.
Yeah, it happened so quick. But getting called for the charge there.
And
like ultimately Indiana decides not to challenge, so they didn't think that it was worth taking a look at.
did he shoot the second one or no?
I don't think so.
I think they took a timeout
yeah.
before then. Also, this is me just being an a-hole. I hate that Josh Hart and whatever the hell his name is.
We're being friendly.
Being friendly.
Yeah.
Bro, he ended your season twice.
Yeah.
And look, that's more so a problem with the NBA. But I hate the way that the Knicks act friendly with the Pacers when the Pacers have beat you in the playoffs 2 times to end your season.
It's kind of, we could talk for like hours about there's just a shift in sports like over the years. Every sport's kind of like that now, where guys are all buddy-buddy before the game, buddy-buddy after the game, working out together in the off-season, hyping each other up on social media. It kind of diminishes the rivalry a little bit. And especially, from the Knicks' perspective, it's easier to do that when you're beating a guy's years after year. But to do that with a team that ended your season multiple times in a row, I don't think it's a good look, and I don't understand how you do it.
They disrespectfully beat you twice.
Yeah.
And they talked about it. And they said they wanted to play you last year because they knew that, like, I don't know. Like, Halliburton doesn't hold his tongue. He talks shit about the Knicks all the time. That's okay. We could be best friends with them and help them get to the finals and lose on our home floor in Game 7 and I don't know. I guess that's just who I am. As Hart misses the second free throw, Knicks trail by 1, 2:10 left. Toppin for 3, missed it. Rebound by Towns. Alvarado to Bridges, into the lane, lays it up and in. Mikal Bridges. As the Knicks jump back up by 1. And they're going to call a foul on Josh Hart away from the ball. What up, Amir Johnny? What's up, brother? What up, my man? How you doing, big dog? How you doing, homie? Good to see you, man. JJ says no real rivalries with passion. Well, unless it's a team against the Knicks, because I agree. You think the Pacers players like the Knicks players?
Nope.
Zubac finds a cutting Jackson. Athletic play by him to kick that out. Alvarado steals it from Kobe Brown. 1:40 left in the half. Knicks are in transition. Alvarado, corner, 3 is good. Jose Alvarado couldn't buy a bucket from 3. Hadn't made a 3 since February 27th. He's got 3 of them tonight. Give me some 5s in the chat. As the Knicks give open a wide open 3, and that's off the backboard. Rebound by Alvarado, pushing the pace. He wanted a 3, didn't take it. Towns will give it to him again. Alvarado, No good. I like the confidence, though. I like the confidence. Shoot it. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Jackson to Zubac. Poked away by Towns. Loose ball grabbed by Alvarado. Up ahead to Hart. He'll lay it up and blocked by Zubac off the glass. And it's going to be a run-out dunk for Jared. Blocked by Bridges! And then it's going to be a layup by Shepherd. Shout out to Mikal Bridges for the effort to get back into that play. His teammates didn't carry the same effort as him. If they did, it'd be Knicks ball going that way. Instead, it was a dunk for Indy. But you know what? I like that effort from Bridges. As Alvarado gets into the lane, kicks it out. Hart to fire a three. Good! As the Knicks are now up by 5. Knicks on a 12-2 run to close this half. That's championship hoops. How do you close halves? How do you close quarters? The Knicks have done it this half. Jackson off the bounce. Alvarado on him. Swing to Walker. He's been great for Indy this quarter. Or this half. Drives on Bridges. Layup up. Missed. Loose ball grabbed by Hart. 5 seconds left as he crosses half court. Hart for 3. Good! Josh Hart! Gotta have it. Nobody better as the shot clock or game clock is dying. Josh Hart essentially hits a buzzer-beating 3 and puts the good guys up by 8. Josh Hart.
Let's go get those threes in the comment section. Great finish by him to that quarter and that half, especially knocking down that big-time shot. A couple big shots from him late on that run the Knicks made, and Josh Hart, got to have it. That's what it really comes down to at the end of the day. Once you're done typing those threes, you guys know what to do. Grade the New York Knicks performance so far, saving themselves a little bit at the end there. I want to be consistent. For me, they were uneven in the first quarter, uneven in the second, did a lot of the same things poorly and a lot of the same things well. I'm going to stick with like a B, B minus. Even though they're up 8, they were up 4. I guess they won each quarter by 4, so pretty much exactly the same for me.
And those last 2 minutes is close to like a B+, but overall I'm still at probably like a C or a C+. I'll go up to a C+.
Because of the way they finished that quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, they closed the half on a 15-2 run?
It was 12-2, and I guess, yeah, he hit that. They got to stop, and then, although probably should have been a bucket, they sold the layup, and then they hit that 3.
It was 62-57 with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left. So, yeah, 15-2 run. Right?
Yeah. It makes it even more frustrating that they just don't, they can't just jump on teams from the get-go, but good stuff. I mean, a couple of kind of players that stood out in the first half. Jose Alvarado got it going offensively. He had 7 assists, 4 of 8 from the field, knocks down 3 threes. He started to find maybe he gets to the starting lineup, and it was thought, okay, let's get Bridges going, but we'll get Alvarado going a little bit. If he can bring this kind of offense in his minutes off the bench once Jalen Brunson returns, either playing alongside Jalen Brunson or giving him a breather, that could be huge. And OG, not much. I don't know if he even scored in the second quarter, but in that first quarter, he was the entire Knicks offense, 18 points, 7 of 10, 4 of 5, doing a little bit of everything as well. 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and then the hero at the end of the half, Josh Hart, 19 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 7 of 8 from the field, and 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. That's what, 37 plus, it's 50 of your 72 between those 3 guys.
How about him 4-4 from 3?
Yeah.
I'm going to run to the restroom.
Shooting with confidence. Oh, yeah, right. It's all Brunson. Yeah. No JB, 72 points. That's it. It's Jalen Brunson is the reason why guys don't hit shots. Got it. Yeah, Amir says Cat deserves some love as well. Yeah, 12 points from him, 6 boards, 5 of 12. Has not been able to knock down any threes yet tonight, but he did some good things as well. Mitchell Robinson grabbed a few boards in that first half. He had a few. He had that one where he passed it off that led to the dunk as well. So good stuff. So good stuff for the Knicks offensively. Defense needs some work, and we saw it in spurts that their defense was able to get it done. Shooting the ball well. I think Indiana's getting too high quality of looks. Yeah, Lord Buddy Bear, I love it, man. You brought some of that good positive energy, and it worked for the Knicks. So hang around. We love having you here. Uneven stuff. How about 24 assists on 28 made shots? I think that was something that last game and the last couple games we didn't see, and maybe part of that is Jalen Brunson. Just he gets a lot of his buckets unassisted, and that could be the reason for that. I don't think that's the reason objectively the Knicks have 72 points because he's not playing, but I think that could be a reason for the higher percentage of shots made coming off assists. But I mean, how often does Brunson kick it out for open threes and guys don't hit it? So, yo, Jet Life, what's going on, man? We'll see. Wanted to let you guys know as well that we have some Knicks Now merch that we just launched recently. Be one of the first ones to get this shirt. Just launched, I think, towards the end of last week. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. We got the shirts in blue and black. Be one of the first ones to get it. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Support us. Support the show. Support Knicks Now. Be a real one. And just one other way that you can help support us and continue so we can give you these free watch parties, free videos, free short form content as well. We appreciate all support you guys give us. And don't worry if you're not able to, just like, comment, subscribe. That stuff all helps us out as well and is all 100% free. Yeah, Clarkson got some minutes in that first half. We can take a look at Clarkson. So not much statistically for him. Only 2 points. It hit his only shot that he took. Kolek was in there for a little bit. He had 2 assists, but not too long. Shamet, I feel like, did not get his normal complement of minutes. And yeah, one big storyline was no Muhammad Diawara, and I don't know if that's because him doing anything wrong or Mike Brown just changing things up, shaking things up. Maybe something they saw in that last matchup against Indiana that meant that Diawara wasn't a good matchup for him. Amir, yeah, I don't know. I think he's getting some minutes tonight. Kolek's getting some minutes tonight because of no Brunson, but it seems like Alvarado and then Clarkson are ahead of Kolek in the pecking order for minutes. Lord Buddy Bear, there is a Giants New York drinking team shirt that we advertise on the Giants channel. We did not have one for the Knicks yet. This is actually, that Knicks shirt is the first piece of merch we've had for Knicks Now, but there was a Giants one. If you go to chatsports.com/Giants Now, you'll see the full collection of Giants Now merch, and that's where you'll be able to get that New York drinking team shirt if you so wanted. Yeah, what's did the game start yet? Okay, he's still rattled though. It's not hard, man. It's really not hard.
Aren't the Knicks playing right now? Oh, I love Jack Lotteray. I love that guy. All right, we're back. Sean Hayes in the building. What up?
Billy Beebe, let's go!
Billy Beebe. Billy Beebe. You know what? He's just a guy that's addicted to work.
He
man.
is. Even when he's supposed to be off, he's locked in on Chat Sports, watching us to learn how he can be better himself. 100%.
He asked me how he has to self-produce
Okay.
an NBA basketball game coming up. I guess Ohio State's in the tournament.
Okay.
He asked me for some tips, and my tip was just don't suck.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, easy enough. It's Billy, though. I mean,
Look, I've seen some game-winning calls of Billy Beebe on the call and some college hoops, man. They don't make him like Billy
electric
anymore.
stuff, yeah. No doubt.
I'm glad he's here. This country's just a better place with him.
The country, that is good stuff. Now, I don't know. I'm surprised he had time to tap in. WBC and Knicks Now. Love that.
Oh, man.
Surprised he had time to tap in with all those videos he had to do today on
Yeah.
Cam Taylor-Britt.
Cam Taylor-Britt, big addition.
And subtraction.
Yeah. Hopefully both of your audiences got their fix of BB today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Billy, man. Sean Hayes, what up, Brody? You the man. You get me fired up, Sean Hayes. You get me fired up. I got Shake in the building as well. What up? Sean Hayes, what up, fam? Josh Hart. WTF. I got 3 shirts, 2 hats. Sean Hayes, you're a legend, brother. You're an absolute legend. Sean was wearing, I believe it was the Knicks Now hat on his international cruise that he took.
I remember seeing that
couple
picture.
of months ago. I'm sure a lot of people came up to you and like, yo, you watch the podcast with those guys as well? Bronx Boy today, he's not watching.
Of course not. Yeah.
He created an AI image of me.
Okay.
And I'll show you.
Oh God.
It's nothing bad. What's funny is what he did with it. He sent me a screenshot of him DMing someone named James T. Yoder on Twitter on Friday, March 13th, and said, "Get this on a shirt in 3 months." And he sent that to me, and he said, "No response."
That's it. Just crickets.
Yeah. Bronx Boy wants us to sell shirts with this AI cartoon picture of me on it. Maybe I don't understand.
Is he saying he would buy one? I guess. I mean, yeah.
Do you guys want shirts with this mug on it? And of course, the peak is on it as well.
Yeah, have to. Can't miss.
I love how he
out
sent
on
it to
that.
Yoder.
Like, was he actually sent it to James?
Oh yeah, look. Sent him 5 messages.
Nothing.
And then Bronx Boy screenshotted the message and he goes, "No response."
Oh my God. We need to get in touch with his boss. He needs more work to do during the day, man. He's not busy enough. Chat to Sean Hayes.
He's a coder. He's a coder.
You want to get your Knicks Now merch, you go to chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Billy, I'm expecting you to buy at least 4 shirts.
I'm sure Billy already left.
That's it. Not tapped in.
No.
Unreal. But Josh Hart, we talked about it a little bit while you were gone, but wow.
We keep on saying, and by we, I mean me, and it's the Knicks are going to need this guy. The Knicks are going to need that guy. The Knicks are going to need this. They're going to need that if they want to win a chip. Josh Hart being a player who Billy Beebe loves Josh Hart. I don't know if you knew
really?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
He was telling me that he wished Josh Hart
Cavs.
never played for the Knicks because he kills the Cavs every time he plays them. But being a willing shot taker and a shot maker, and look, he's going to shoot 4 or 4 every single night, but there was a stretch there where Josh Hart would not shoot open shots, and tonight, wow, we're shocked, right? He's not thinking about taking shots, and he's making them.
Yeah, that's it. Just in rhythm, playing well, really done a lot of good things on the floor. Former producer of this show, Brett Alper, told me right before we came in here that he took Josh Hart triple-double, and he's a little light on the rebounds and the assists right now, but I'll give him a little bit of credit that he thought Josh Hart would have a good game. So shout out to Brett Alper.
Oh, Brett Alper.
Looks like I'm seeing some pro peak feedback here. Maybe the shirt would do some numbers.
Make that shirt and then, but Marshall.
Clickbait.
Clickbait.
Keep that same energy.
Today, people were telling me that saying the Knicks the Giants losing out on Wyatt Teller and then re-signing Joshua Zudu was not breaking news.
I saw that.
I'm just confused. Do people not know what breaking news is? How would you define breaking news, Andrew Connell?
Something that happens. It's like instant, like big news happening right now. That's breaking news.
Yeah, news being broken.
Yeah.
Which would be Wyatt Teller signing with another team and
Giants making a signing.
the Giants making a signing. Breaking news does not mean it is world-changing news. Like, I don't know. People will complain about everything. And you know what? I like it. I like it. Brightest future in the Atlanta airport getting hammered on Long Island iced teas.
Let's go.
I love that.
That's good stuff.
Oh, you got those LITs, man. They'll sneak up on you.
They're good, though.
They are good. They're sneaky good, where it's like, how are they so good? It's literally just all alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know. They something about it just. I don't know. Gregory Williams, Brett Alper is good as far as I know. At least he left here not too long ago and he was all right. So hopefully he's still doing okay.
Pete and repeat going down the river in a canoe. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
It honestly does taste a little like iced tea. I mean, they put like a little splash of Coke in there to make it a little iced tea. Home getting hammered on summertime Ciroc. That's what's up. What up? All right, third quarter underway. Knicks will start. OG drive kick. Hart for three. Good. Let's go.
Josh Hart picks right up where he left off. Get those threes back again.
Larry, what up, man? Says Marsh, great job calling USA versus DR game. And the Knicks at the same time. Sad he didn't call the ending. Yeah, probably could have stayed live for the ending. It tastes nothing like iced tea, Seal Pasito. I think it does.
Oh, it does. It's not exactly like iced tea.
I'm not saying it's Lipton.
They didn't name it that for no reason.
Seal Pasito. Oh, that's good. As TJ McConnell drives and lays it up and in. That's good. That's good. As the Knicks will take a timeout early here, 1 minute and 3 seconds into the half, because they did not look like they wanted to compete here to start the second half.
Yeah, you never want to be that team to call the timeout first, coming off of a break, and not necessarily a bad timeout in the sense that the Knicks were not ready to go, and you don't want Indiana to fight back and take the lead. You want to kind of nip this in the butt here and start putting the lead back in the Knicks' direction, try and go up double digits or more and kind of stop the run from Indiana. But, man, 1 minute and 3 seconds into the second half.
And the Knicks were only up, 8 at the half?
Yeah, Hart hit 1 3, and then Indiana had a few buckets.
What up, Vernon? Says all our guards are putting 1 foot in the paint and then running out to shooters. Just stay with your man. Who the hell on that team do we need to help on? Nobody. I agree.
Nobody.
I agree. I've always said it, and I will always continue to say it. I think where team defense can hurt you is overhelping. And I think at times when the Knicks defense has not been good this year, it is because of overhelping that then tilts the floor. You're then consistently playing chase, and you're giving the other team an advantage, numbers-wise. So why defense is so much more than can you stay in front of your man, and it's so much about communication and being on the same page and rotations and help side. It's
You
a
have
lot
to
more than just individual defensive ability.
Yeah, you have to be perfect if you're going to do that, because then, like you said, it just goes from the helper to then the rotate. Well, that guy's got next guy's got to rotate over, and that guy's got to rotate over, and just gives more margin for error, more opportunities to mess something up, and for them to get an open look. Especially the point about specifically against Indiana right now, who is requiring a double team. It's one thing if you've got some of the best players in the world that maybe are torching you and you need to get the ball out of their hands, but I don't think anyone on the Pacers qualifies as that right now.
Indy needs to think about the future. They are. They tanked this whole season. They
saw they almost beat the Knicks the other day, and they said, okay, we need to sit more guys out this game than we did a game 2 games ago.
It is a timeout, Sean. It is a timeout. Oh, Alciel Pasito just chimed in. I didn't even know he snuck up in here. It does not taste like iced tea. Oh, that's good stuff.
Wow, who is the only Irish-born player in NBA history? That's trivia on tonight's broadcast. Only one, I guess.
Pete and repeat going down the river in a canoe. Who's left in the canoe? I don't know. Nobody. Bridges in the corner. Slings it around to Hart. He'll hand it off to Bridges. 7 on the shot clock. Bridges to Towns. Towns will pump fake. Puts it on the deck. Kicks it out. Alvarado one more. Bridges to beat the buzzer. Missed. But Towns is there to clean it up. Well, I know Mo Diawara today. I don't know. Oh, I think that's an interesting development in this one. Has Clarkson taken Diawara's minutes? I don't know. Neesmith to Zubac. He'll work against Towns. Gets to that right hook. Throws it up. Missed. Rebound by Hart. He'll bring it up himself. Hart lost the dribble. Gets it to Towns. Takes a step back. 3 and knocks it in. Zubac now posting up against Towns as the ball is poked away and they call a foul.
Yeah, I talked about that at halftime. I don't know if it's just Mike Brown switching out the rotations. Maybe he saw something from that last game against Indiana that means Diawara is not necessarily a good matchup against his team. I don't know. Trying something different. So no Diawara tonight.
As Jarris Walker fouled and won. Pete started clowning around, fell in the river. I'm really trying to follow you on this riddle, and I'm not getting it.
I'm assuming there's more clues coming.
Pete and repeat, canoeing down a river.
Maybe it's like some sort of poem, because then Pete started climbing around, fell in the river.
Not understanding. As the Knicks lead has been cut to 9. Alvarado into the lane, kicks it into the corner to OG. Guarded by Jarris Walker. Swings to Hart. One more to Towns. Towns, right wing, pump fake. Puts it on the deck. Step back 3. Got it! Karl-Anthony Towns. 2 threes in the quarter. Huge for him. As Kobe Brown launches a 3. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. He's playing with pace. OG into the lane. Lays it up and in. Anunoby with the rack attack. Knicks up 14. Timeout, Rick Carlisle. He's got to change out his earplugs.
He might actually need them for MSG, though. Maybe in Indiana he needed them because maybe there was going to be too many Knicks fans there. But let's go. This is, for some reason, the Knicks in the third quarter are they are so much better at starting a half than they are at starting a game. Up 14 right now against Indiana, only 3 minutes in to the quarter, so hopefully they can keep it up, keep expanding this lead, and give us the stress-free game that we have been asking for. And contributions from a bunch of different guys. So OG with a nice aggressive move there. Towns started to get some threes to fall. That is huge. Hart continuing to shoot the ball. Some good stuff from Alvarado. They look good. They look good so far to start the third quarter.
Playing some good hoops right now. They closed the second half, or they closed the second quarter really well, and they've opened up this third quarter singing that same song. Papa Swanky in the building. He's heating up. OG and Cat are putting in some work without the captain. Yeah, OG had like 18 points in the first. Maybe I don't know.
I think
if it was,
almost it was all in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It was either that or early in the second. Like he went a long stretch without scoring. Towns has kind of caught fire a little bit in this third quarter. Back-to-back threes for him.
What's the deal with Bridges? That's $1 million question right now. That is the $1 million question. I don't know. Towns, though, back-to-back trips down, taking threes. It's what you Knicks are going to need him. I hate saying it. They're going to need him to make shots in the playoffs from distance.
Yeah, he's not reaching his full potential if he's not, and then it impacts the offense, open things up for other guys, and creates driving lanes for guys like Brunson and Anunoby, potentially Bridges if he wants to get going. Now Alvarado off the dribble, and even Hart, when he can get that matchup sometimes where he can be aggressive and take it to the hoop, Towns' spacing and him knocking down shots just changes the way the Knicks can play offense.
3 guys with 20 points, though. Cat, Hart, and OG carrying the load. 60 of the 85 between those guys. 67, 62, 62, 62, 62.
75 of the 85 if you throw in Alvarado.
$79 of the 85 if you include
Bridges. Yeah.
He's crushing it, man.
Good stuff. Great stuff.
Do you think they should give him another extension?
That's it. Capitalize on it now. It's like one of those Bobby Bonilla deals. Get him, just keep paying him until even after he retires. Defer the money.
No, yeah. I think they should give him a lifetime contract right now.
Just retire the jersey at this point.
Yeah, no, I'm in. I'm in on that. I'm in on that for show. I'm hitting that for show. All right. Knicks up 14. Zubac in the post. Shot up, missed. And he gets his own miss and taps it up and in. Starters remain in the game for the Knicks. Alvarado, defended by McConnell, runs him off a screen, finds a rolling and cutting Hart, who lays it up and in. Josh Hart having one of his best offensive games all year long, up to 24 on the night. I don't know if he's broken 30 this year. He had 30 against the Pacers when I went to the game last year, as Walker has that ball stolen by Towns. Active hands from the big cat. Hart into the front court. He's getting downhill. Lost it. Got it back. Kicks it out. Cat behind. Oh, Cat. OG drive. Blow by and a throwdown with 2. OG and Anunoby gliding through the air at MSG. McConnell to Walker. Into the post to Zubac. Left-hand hook shot up and in. Alvarado up the left side. Going to get a screen from Cat. Uses it. Finds him on the roll. Towns driving left. Missing. Rebound by Indiana. They'll push. McConnell lays it up and in. A quick pace now in this one. Back to a 12-point ball game. Hart gets a screen from Towns. Swings it to Bridges. Bridges in the corner to Hart. Nobody guarding him. Gets it to go. Aaron Nesmith looks like he got whacked in the face. I don't know if he's bleeding or not, but he's going to definitely
shaken up.
I don't know if it's his nose. I don't know if he bit his lip. Looks like he might be bleeding from the mouth a little bit. Towns set a screen. I don't know.
Shoulder. Towns hit him in the shoulder.
Oh, Josh Hart, the head of Nesmith, collided with Josh Hart. That Karl-Anthony Towns behind the back pass.
Yeah, just so unnecessary. What is necessary, though, is that you get your Knicks Now shirt, chatsports.com/Knicks Now. We got them in blue. We got them in black. You're one of the first ones to get it, as these were just launched last week. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. If you buy one today, I believe Marshall will give you a shout-out on the show.
We'll see if anybody got their shirt. Doesn't look like it.
Damn.
I guess everyone just hates us.
Brutal.
To quote a wise man, damn, brutal. Shout out to McCullough. Sean, I hate the Pacers, man. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
Let's go. You want the Knicks to keep this up and win the game, though. Sub for Knicks Dubs crossed over 86,000 in the last game and trying to keep that number climbing up on the way to road to 100K as the Knicks steal the ball.
Alvarado to Hart. Pass deflected. Back to Hart. Now Alvarado. Corner three connects. Let's go. Knicks up big now. It's what you want to see. Like just take advantage of the bad teams you're playing and make it more about you than them. And tonight's been all Knicks. Hart in the front court to Towns. He'll fire. Missed. Rebound by Toppin.
He was good. Good thing he was like 6 feet behind the arc on that, though.
What up, Jay Davis? Hope you're keeping that same energy today. As that shot is missed by Indiana. Bridges to bring it up the right side. He's fouled by Toppin. And they're going to foul to make a sub. Let's go. Let's go. Sean C. says he'll fire. Miss. Oh, wow. Jay Davis, I love how you just always keep that same energy, brother. You always keep it the same. Towns, Alvarado, pick and roll. Jose into the lane. Lost it. Was able to get it back. Now Hart will have it top of the key. Entry pass to Towns. A step above the left elbow. Pump fake. Has room. Rises. Blocked. Went with the left, and they call an offensive foul. Got his shot blocked by Slauson, and then he was drawn. He drew the foul, excuse me. Maybe that's why he doesn't lay it up with the left. I mean, it's been a point that as Jay Huff throws it down off the pick and roll, Towns just doesn't have lift anymore. I don't know if it's the knee injury. I don't know what it is. He's 30 now. He used to be a guy that could throw it down. As Towns drives, layup, right hand on the left side of the rim, missed it. If he would have laid it up with the left, it would have been a very easy shot. Jackson into the front court to Huff. A three in Towns' face. Missed it. Rebound by Anunoby.
Yeah, his finishing has not been good this season around the rim, and we've talked about it on the show at length.
OG drive, kick, Towns, corner three. No good. Towns, 20 shots on the night. Only 8 have tickled the twine, though. As Anunoby pokes it away from Jackson. And they call an offensive foul. Knicks ball. That way. I hate Rick Carlisle, Sean Hayes. I hate him. I hate him because he's a damn good coach. And I kind of wish he was the Knicks coach. Am I not allowed to say that?
I don't know. I mean, the Knicks said that there was pretty much like 5 coaches that were coaching other teams that they wanted to be their coach last offseason.
All right, 5 minutes left. Starters are now out. Shamet checks in for Anunoby. Shamet pass, intercepted. Terrible pass. Tried to force it to Cat. Huff was right there. Huff, top of the key, into the corner, wide open, Toppin three. Air ball.
Looks like the Obi Toppin that I know.
Yeah. It's Tip's fault, though. Alvarado to Hart, to Bridges, corner. Miss. Handy dandy. What's up, brother? Shepard, coast to coast. A little jelly with the right. And the Knicks' big lead has been cut to 13. Mike Brown will take a timeout to talk about it.
Looks like we got Vinny Pip in the building.
Really?
You're not busy cooking up shirt ideas, Vinny. You have time to tap into Knicks Now.
Don't worry, Vinny. I messaged my boss today as well. He didn't get back to me either, so don't worry. Now, if we did that the other way around, nah. Shout out to James Yoda.
Yeah.
Handy dandy. What's up, Marsh? Peace to you, my man. Shout out to you, bro. Where did you make that? Is that? I guess that's ChatGPT.
Probably, yeah.
Or you can just put
it's almost like one of those Bitmo. It looked like the Bitmoji a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I don't think I could wear a shirt with my face on it. I don't think so. We had a Bronx. You ChatGPT. Did you just say like make a cartoon image of this guy, and make sure you keep the widow's peak or something? There was an editorial request to the shirt via someone in the chat tonight. My face on there, and the text is, "But Marshall." Maybe that's what we got.
We could have a few different clickbait.
Clickbait.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Just options. We probably have to set up a meeting with Arnold, honestly, at this point. Just maybe that's who we should connect Vinny with.
What's a caricature?
Oh, like those like drawings that people make of like the bait when they like you sit for the drawing and they make it and they draw it. Like,
oh yeah, I actually got one of those done when I was a kid. I didn't know that's what you called it.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. As the Vikings agree to terms with a punter. Toppin for 3. Got it. Lead down to 12. Now, Clarkson and Jackson. Oh, physicality at midcourt. And that'll be a foul on the Knicks, it looks like.
Shout out to everyone in the building. Almost 1,000 people hanging out with us watching some Knicks basketball against the Pacers. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, lock us in for all your Knicks content, watch parties, videos, short-form content as well. And if you also have not, hit that thumbs-up icon. It's free. Helps us out. Helps get more Knicks fans in here to watch the game together. 931 people, only 300 likes. That's weak. Let's try and get to 400 plus. If everyone in here liked it, we'd be at 900 likes. So let's go.
I think it's called double tech. All right, Kolek has it, throws it into Hart. He'll drive baseline, has it underneath. Shot is up and in. Count it. And the foul. Josh Hart flex it on the Indiana Pacers. As Jalen Brunson having some fun in street clothes, barking at his podcast partner. Josh Hart. He's played good hoops tonight. He's up to 30.
30 piece from Josh Hart.
No, Jay Davis, I know. I'm almost making fun of myself when I say that. It is me poking fun at myself. Not anything to do with you. I know that it wasn't even you talking to me at this point. I'm the big dumb idiot. Hart up to 31 points, 12 of 13 from the field. Toppin, swinging it around. Slauson to Shepard. Relocate, 3-ball. Got it. Barcodes on the T-shirts, so when I tell people to log into your site, they can just scan it with their phones. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. As that ball is stolen by Shepard, he'll throw it up. Jackson cannot throw it down. Shepard, though, controls the board and kicks it back out. Slauson, pump fake, drive, drop off. Toppin lays it up and in. 10-point game.
Nice play by Indiana. Great job by Shepard extending that possession.
It's Kolek, Shamet, Robinson, Hart, and Clarkson for the Knicks. Hart in the corner, guarded by Toppin. Puts it on the deck, runs off a Robinson screen, gets to the elbow. Nice pass to Shamet inside. Pump fake, misses the layup. Rebound, grabbed by Hart. He should have thrown it up to Robinson. Instead, he'll kick it to Shamet for 3. Missed it. Hart with the board, goes up with it, and he's fouled. This game has Josh Hart all over it, whatever that means.
Yeah, he has been the engine for the Knicks tonight. I want to say a classic Josh Hart game, but classic Josh Hart games don't usually have him scoring 31 points and on his way to even more when we're still in the third quarter. He has been the star for the Knicks tonight and doing a little bit of everything, playing aggressive, playing with confidence, and they need it as he puts them up 11.
A career high in a Knick uniform for Josh Hart, 32 points. Can we get some threes in the chat? Show Josh Hart some love. Type those threes. Hart makes the second free throw. Knicks back up by 12. Jackson into the lane, lost it. Stolen by Kolek. He'll bring it up the left side. Behind the back dribble, kicks it out to Hart as he traveled. Yeah, they call it. His feet were moving before the ball was dribbled.
Still keep those threes, though. Shout out to Josh Hart.
Keep him going. I think he was going to try to fire a three.
It's allowed
there.
to make one mistake.
5 of 5 from deep. As Josh Hart will be subbed out. Rick Brunson making fun of him. But you're up big because of number 3 tonight. And Karl-Anthony Towns still wearing that damn warm-up.
I mean, at
nobody
this point,
else wears
it. He's wearing it. He might bring it into next season. He may never wear another one for the rest of his career.
He had an alternate.
I know. That was the crazy part. Let's go. How do the Knicks close this quarter? Up 12. Can they put this lead to 15 plus? As bodies on the floor, Anunoby comes up with it, and Knicks will push.
Kolek for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Indiana as we're under 2 minutes left in the third. Terrence Myers, what up? Huff trying to drive on Robinson. No dice. Kicks it out to Slauson. Pump fake. Kick out. Jackson for 3. Missed it. Rebound. Tap, tap. Corralled by Robinson. And then Robinson's going to be fouled in the backcourt by Kobe Brown. T. Myers. But Marshall belongs on a shirt with Let's Go Knicks or a logo. I like it. Robertson, 355, says Marshall Green. I have a New York Knicks black shirt and hat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Kolek, top of the key, gets it to Clarkson. 80 ticks left in the quarter. Clarkson gets the screen from Robinson. Tries to get going downhill. He'll stop and pop from the foul line and knocks it in. Jordan Clarkson, in a stretch where the Knicks offense has not been good, he's been able to give him some production. I'm still holding out hope that he could have a campaign-like playoff game where he wins it for you himself. As that's going to be an offensive foul and a moving screen on Jay Huff. Maya's World, what up? Kolek, top of the key. Gets it to Robinson. Right back to him. Kolek to Shamet. Good ball movement. OG driving, rising, and he's fouled. Going to the line for 2.
Let's go. The Knicks closing this quarter strong, looking to get this lead over 15 points. 1,000 people in the building. You want the Knicks keep playing this way. Sub for Knicks Dubs. Run that sub number up. Let's try and get to 86,100 subs tonight. All it takes is 38 diehard Knicks fans to lock us in and subscribe to the channel for free watch parties, videos, and short-form content as well. Let's go, Knicks.
Let me see if I can pull up the World Baseball Classic. I think Aaron Judge just did something bad, though.
Surprised Jack didn't walk in here.
What channel is it on?
Been on like Fox.
Yeah.
Knicks up 16.
As McConnell gets a bucket to go. It's on Fox. It was on FS1. Judge must have struck out. As Bregman up to the dish. Venezuela up 1-0. Man on first. Here we go. Shot clock and game clock running out in the third. Clarkson with 5, 4, 3, into the lane, and it's a shot clock violation. As we're going to the fourth quarter, Knicks up by 14.
All right, you guys know what to do. Grade the Knicks' performance that quarter and get those 4s going as we head to the fourth quarter. Let's go, Knicks.
Let's go, let's go. Up 14. How about it never gets closer?
Yeah, let's get 15. Let's get 20. Let's make them call the first time out in the fourth quarter. And let's get the end of the bench in there for those last 6 minutes or so.
A career high with the Knicks, Ivor. It's the most points that Josh Hart has scored as a Knick in his career. What up, Icon? A for the Knicks. What happened with Judge? I think he struck out again. I think he struck out twice already.
Saving it for the big moment.
I love how like everyone likes to talk about how he doesn't hit in the playoffs, and to be fair, he didn't. But this year,
500.
Hit 500 in the playoffs.
But people still saying that he's not clutch or it's his problem or his fault the Yankees lost.
Spencer Louis just sent me an image.
The shared idea?
Yep. I just slacked it to UNTV.
I actually kind of love that. Let's rocket money. We should get that. We should get that into the read. Like, should we send it to Jack?
Remember that wasn't the read.
Yeah. No, I mean, but the image it should be worked into the graphics.
Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. Let's come out, blitz them in the fourth, and let's rest the guys. Final 5-6 minutes. I think Venezuela just hit a homer.
Not great.
Abreu.
Oh, he's a Red Sox, so Jack's happy.
What do y'all think? Yep. Four-seam fastball, dead center. Shout out to my guy, Spencer Louis, with the quick work. Putt Marshall. That's good stuff, man. That's real good. That's real, real good. Clarkson off the screen, into the lane, lays it up and in. TJ McConnell off the bounce, into the lane, fires. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. Here come the Knicks. OG off the screen. Gets downhill. Spin move. Kick out. Sham it. Corner. No good. That one was about halfway down. Nesmith driving. Pulling up. Missed it. Rebound off of the Knicks. It'll be Indy ball on the baseline.
I kind of wish that other Billy was here when Billy was here at the same time, so they could interact. They could have interacted with each other. But I guess that just keeps the theory alive that the other Billy is actually Billy, because we haven't seen them at the same time.
Is he here?
No, I just thinking about Billy. Yeah, this is what happened when you let a Mets pitcher pitch. Yeah, that's it.
Is that who McLean pitches for?
Yeah. Let's get Schlittler on the mound, man. What are we doing?
All right. 10:30 left. Knicks up by 13. Played better today. McConnell into the lane. Fading J is up, no good, but Zubac is able to keep it alive. Kicks it out to Nesmith for three. No good. Rebound, battled for, and McConnell will come up with it. Cross-court pass. Walker for three. Missed it. And it's going to be a foul on Jordan Clarkson on the box out. Clarkson kind of just pushing Zubac out of the way. He could have just boxed him out, but I don't know. All right, Pacers still have it in the front court. McConnell off the bounce, driving on Kolek, kicking it out. Lawson for three. No good. This time Towns able to grab the board. Here come the Knicks. Kolek, pocket pass to Towns. Towns, follow away one hand. Floater from the dotted line is up and in. McConnell up the right side. Shaman on him, trying to take a baseline. Good defense by 44. Now they'll go to a Zubac and Nesmith two-man game. Zubac, push shot, no good. Rebound by the Knicks. OG up the right side. He'll take it into the chest of Slauson. Lost it, got it back. And he dunks it home. Jack just tweeted out, I'm so conflicted because I love Weiler, but I also love Team USA. Me, clearly not. Jarris Walker's going to the line.
I'm going to tag Gage.
Yeah, tweet at it. You're acting like Gage. Do I think Cat can get 12 rebounds? What's he at?
He is at 10.
10? I think so. I think it's possible. How much more is he going to play in the quarter?
Really just depends, I guess, on how much the Knicks can extend this lead here in these next couple minutes with about 5 or 6 minutes left. If they can be up by 20 plus still, you may start to see some of the main players on each team exit this game. So that's really going to be the determining factor on whether or not Towns can get over that number. Already at a double-double. Not his best shooting performance tonight, but he has done some good things well on the offensive end of the floor. Hit a couple threes. Came out strong in that third quarter offensively and really gave the Knicks some life. So some good stuff from Cat tonight. Some not good stuff from Cat tonight. It's kind of just the Karl-Anthony Towns experience for the New York Knicks. But it's been a couple guys tonight. Josh Hart's obviously been the star of the show. OG has done a lot of good things offensively. I think he had 13 and 7 at halftime, so he was opening things up as a starting point guard for the Knicks tonight. Shout out to you, Jesus. Subbed and liked. We appreciate that.
I don't know what to do. Having some technical difficulties here as what we were just watching the game on crashed. So give us a second. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. My head's blocking the score. Sorry. As Robinson with the offensive rebound gets it to go and the foul.
If you've watched a watch party, you know the peak is the main attraction, so sometimes it has to kind of take control, take over the middle of the screen.
Having a hard time getting a stream going for this game. I don't know what to do. I don't understand how we're a social media company and we don't have Wi-Fi that works. Is anybody else having a problem with the MSG feed on streaming services, or is it just us stupid guys here? Eric Rodriguez says yes. Is that to us having problems or everyone having problems? Yeah, I had some glitching. Other channels were having issues with freezing. Yeah, it's not working for us. Trying to get it back working, but stick with us. It's 117.98. Connell, you can just continue to update the score as it comes in.
7 minutes left, so Knicks opening up almost a 20-point lead here.
As there's going to be a jump ball. Knicks will have it. Clarkson in the corner. Puts it on the deck. Back to the basket. Jump stop. Short jumper. Missed. Robinson keeps it alive, and then his pass is stolen. Slauson, Huff, Brown, Jones, and Shepard on the floor for Indy. Clarkson, Towns, Clarkson, Towns, Robinson, Bridges, and Alvarado. Slauson for three. Missed it. Rebound by Robinson. ALS, how about Bridges? Better or still not there yet? He fires a three here and knocks it in. That'll make him 3 of 11 on the night for 7 points. So still
not good enough.
I'll raise you. Not good at all.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Someone on Giants Twitter today was like, after they re-signed a Zudu, it was like, you're getting the band back together. Here comes Marcus McKeithen.
I saw that.
And I wanted to quote tweet. I was like, I see your McKeithen, and I raise you a Bobby Hart.
Where's, oh, man.
He was on the Chargers last year. Now he's a free agent. As we'll go to a TV timeout. Just over 5:50 left. 120-98. As Roman Anthony just grounded out to second. Jack Lauderay says, don't you have a Knicks game to talk about? So I responded, nice AB, Anthony.
Oh.
It was a good cut, Roman. Good cut, Roman.
Shout out to you guys. If you guys enjoy hanging out with us, even when we're having some technical difficulties, back rolling now. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 86,100 subs. And if you really love us, get the merch. Knicks Now merch just dropped. T-shirts in blue and in black. Chatsports.com/Knicks Now. Be a real one. Get the merch. Subscribe to the channel. Like the stream. Comment. Do it all. We love you guys. Can't do it without you. If you want us to keep having our content be free for you guys, all those things help us continue to deliver that.
Jesus, peace for all. 316 says, I'm new and you're cool.
Legend.
Let's go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a real one. Kevin in the building. The Knicks better win this game, okay? It's in the bag, okay? No, I think they'll win, okay?
He's doing bean boozles.
Who is?
I'm assuming he means Jack.
Lord Buddy Bear. How can we punish Jack?
Wait, we should send him a super chat and he has to read it. It says like Aaron Judge is the greatest baseball player of all time or something.
I'm in on that. Buddy Bear.
Ugh. Got to read all super chats, Jack. Come on. Where's Sohan at? No Sohan yet so far. Maybe if the Knicks keep this lead up, he'll get some late minutes tonight.
Freddie. Boop, boop, boop. Boops. No, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell him. Some people can multitask. Some people can't. When you've done 200 watch parties like I have, you can kind of figure your way around it. Buddy Bear, the superhero we need.
Let's go. I'll give him a for that.
Shout out to Lord Buddy Bear. He's probably really excited about how
Lord Buddy Bear.
Shout out to Lord Buddy Bear.
Let's go.
As Diawara checks him for the first time tonight. He'll play off the bounce. Gets into the lane. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Clarkson, and he lays it up and in. That's good stuff, man. Robinson steals it. Active hands by the big man. Knicks up big now. Clarkson off the Robinson screen. Drops it to him and throws it down. Mitchell Robinson. Let's get him out of the game.
Yeah, why is he doesn't need to be out
This
there.
is a guy that shouldn't be playing when the Knicks are up 26. And look, I'm very happy.
Get loose, Huck Porty.
Yeah.
Get loose.
Trey Jameson, tighten those knee braces up.
I'd play the show with one of my friends sometimes, and you go to the bullpen, you can get guys warm, or you can stretch and toss a guy to get him ready to get warm. Let's start getting on that bike over there.
Books, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my man. Maybe I think we're seeing Sohan check into the game.
There you go. They were asking.
And he's got his green hair for St. Patty's Day.
Love it.
Does that count? Can he still be pinched if his hair is green?
I don't know.
Jack responded, at least he's putting the ball in play. Grounded out to second.
You gonna hype that up?
Oh, my God. Alvarado off the screen. He played really well tonight. Bridges for three. Got it! Mikal Bridges, if it takes some garbage time hoops for you to lock back in, sign me up. What was the fan base? Was it the Phillies that?
Oh, the Trey Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Do
just
we
gave
got to
him-
do that for Bridges?
It can't make him any worse.
Brown into the lane, lays it up and in over Sohan.
They made like a whole Netflix documentary on
my
it.
God. Alvarado into the front court, off the Bridges screen, gets into the lane, herky-jerky, driving through the baseline, and he throws it away. Wanted to get a dribble handoff to Bridges, and he threw it to Spike Lee instead. Orange and blue skies, baby. Carl Knight says, you aren't wearing green. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. My pants are green. I'd show you, but it's a green screen, and you could just see through green pants, and I think only Vinny Pip would want to see that. As Kobe Brown will catch it on the left wing. Slings to Slauson Ave. He'll lay it up. No good. Jay Huff there. Ball stolen by Kolek. Pacote Dadier leading the break. Euro step. Left-hand finish. Glassed.
I think that was a goaltend.
They called it goaltend. 2 points on the board for Pacote Dadier.
You know what I'm thinking? The Jets used to have an offensive lineman named Matt Slauson, and that's what I think of when I hear that name. I think it was spelled differently, but
I've watched a show where like Slauson Ave used to be like a thing, and that's what
Okay.
I'm getting flashbacks
gotcha.
of.
Gotcha.
Also, if my last name's Green, I don't think I need to wear it.
It's got St. Patrick's Day every day of the
I
year.
am St. Patrick. Sohan. Dribble handoff to big, cool Mo D as his three is off. Walker in transition. Kicks it out. I think that's Jones for three, and he knocked it in.
Or count out Jones.
Can never count out Jones. FGC Hitman, what up? I mean, as Kolek fires a three and knocks it in. Is it embarrassing for Mikal Bridges, you think, that he's out there right now?
Yeah, he can't be happy about it. He wasn't
Or
happy.
did he ask to be out there?
He wasn't happy during the cup when he was kind of not treated as.
Well, he's selfish and uncoachable. He said it,
Yeah.
not us.
Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe if this can get him going, I think he should, and I think he would just rather want to play better. And if it requires him to get some extra work here, he should be all for it. So
Knicks up big. They're going to get a win tonight, and a win is a win.
that's it. A win is a win.
I do wish that they would bring back the St. Patty's Day greens.
I saw people criticizing them on Twitter today. No, those were tough.
And then what about when it was like Earth Month and they would wear the green headbands?
Oh, Melo,
Melo-
that's when he hit the shot against the Bulls.
Both of the shots
Yeah.
versus the Bulls. They don't do that anymore.
The Earth Day or the
It was like Earth Week or like Earth
something,
Month or something
yeah, I
like
don't-
that. Oh, man, Dingo Grande. You're not going to get one more from Hart, bro. He ain't coming back in. And that name is insane, by the way. Just hedge and put your life savings on the Knicks money line in this game. You'll win some money back. Jesus peace. Happy St. Patrick's Day, brother.
12 of 13, man. Good stuff from Josh.
33 points from Josh Hart. Jump around. Come around.
Let's go, Lord Buddy Bear. Legend. We're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to go back and watch the stream.
Screen record it, Buddy Bear, and send it to me on Instagram.
Lord Spotty Bear.
As Keller has checked in for America.
Oh man, our pitching is cooked.
How is that possible?
I just don't think most pitchers don't. Most teams don't let their pitchers go. Like these are clearly not the best American pitchers out there. And Skeens went. Scooble was there for one start, but like,
I hate Scooble.
yeah, I mean, come on, buddy. Like you're either in or you're out. Like enough with this halfsies.
I'm out. I don't even want him on the Yankees until they get
Nah,
him.
well, we're getting Skeens, so it's okay.
Well, yeah, Skeens was born to be a Yankee.
Yeah, him and Schlittler. We don't need anyone else.
I tweeted that out. I got so much
I
backlash.
Well, you also, but he got a lot.
It got a lot of traction. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Like, I just put it out as like, whatever. Diawara to Dottier. 3-ball. Missed it. Sohan with the board. And then has it stolen. Good win tonight, though, for the Knicks. The starters are out. It's McCullough, Sohan, Dottier, Kolek, and Big Mo Diawara. It's a good win, man. Really, from like the final 2.5 minutes of that second quarter, they kind of took off on the Pacers. And that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see.
That's what we've been asking for. Took them till almost halftime, but they got it done. Got some guys that
Alvarado,
rest.
16 and 10.
Yeah, he had a good game. Found his rhythm offensively. 4 threes after he hadn't made one since what? Since like
Feb 27th.
yeah. Greg Williams, that's right. A win is a win.
A win is a win, bro. Good win. Got a game win next Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Couple days off.
Couple days off.
Maybe they get a practice
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
Wonder if you'll see Jalen Brunson in that one.
I think this was the old Aaron Boone. Give the guy a day before the off day so that they get two off days.
Well, it's all just right in front of them.
Yeah.
I thought that there would be a extra focus on maybe trying to get Bridges involved tonight, but man, you got to want the opportunity, and other people just wanted it a little bit more, right? Like Jose Alvarado came out, guns a-blazing. OG Anunoby, he didn't leave any crumbs. And Josh Hart put up 33 points. Karl-Anthony Towns probably shot like 22 shots tonight, 21. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of Bridges. I'm holding out hope that it's just a rough patch here, and
I just think like he can't lose confidence in himself because like we have said, the Knicks are going to need him, and he needs to be ready to play when the playoffs roll around, whatever that takes, whether that means him getting more shots in some of these regular season games that maybe don't mean as much or whatever it is, he needs to be ready to go. He can't play like he's been playing in the playoffs, and it's not that easy to just flip the switch. So with 12 games left, he needs to really start showing a little more.
like, I'm not saying he's got to score 20 or 25, but you need him to play with some confidence. You need to see him look for his shot, play aggressive. Like, basketball is such a game, especially at this level with the talent that all the players have. Like, aggressiveness is rewarded in multiple ways, and like half the battle's confidence almost.
Yeah, you have to want it. How bad do you want it is an important question to ask. And like we've said, it seems like Bridges is kind of content to just be out there sometimes, and he doesn't really force himself or insert himself into the action and make himself a part of the game. Kind of needs other people to kind of force him to get going. He can't be a no-show in the playoffs.
Yeah. Overall, a good win, though. A good win. Much needed win. A good one. A good one. Good to see Josh Hart hit some shots. Alvarado started to hit some shots. Towns even knocked in a couple of threes. I mean, as efficient as it comes for Josh Hart, 12 of 13, man. Overall, good stuff. Overall, some really, really good stuff. My man Greg Williams coming in with a $5 super chat. Shout out to my man G-Dub. Give me some G-Dubs in the chat. That puts us $4 away from $100 on the night. Shout out to you, brother. DMA, Josh Hart's a bench player. Didn't look like a bench player tonight. Didn't look like a bench player tonight. Lord Buddy Bear showing Greg Williams some love. Let's go. Knicks Giants for life. A win is a win. Long Beach Mike. Hart is honest. Did he speak and say something, or was it just a thought? I didn't hear if he did. Ivor, 136-110 final score. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Once again, great call and win, Marshall. Let's go, Knicks.
Yes, sir.
G-Dub. You're a legend, brother.
Real one.
You are a legend. So Friday, you got the Nets. Sunday,
I think the Wizards on Sunday.
The Wizards. Like a couple more easy.
Keep it rolling. Keep playing better.
Like Brooklyn, Washington, New Orleans. Those should be 3 more wins. I wonder if maybe you see some more players maybe sit out some of these games.
Kind of just the strategy to gear up for the playoffs. Give a guy a day here, a day there. Like everyone's banged up at this point in the season. You don't go 80 games without picking up some sort of minor injury. And credit to a lot of these guys who will play through it and play every night. But if you have a chance to kind of get them 100% healthy or as close to 100% healthy as possible for the playoffs, could be advantageous for the Knicks to take advantage of that, because they should still be able to beat some of these teams if certain guys are not playing. So Brunson sat out tonight. We'll see if that happens. Some of the other Knicks these next couple of games.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, we're going to sign off on today's show. We'll have a Miles McBride update for you tomorrow morning on the channel. So subscribe, turn those notifications on, and a good win. A non-stressful win. They took care of business, and they showed that even without their best player, that they are in a much different weight class than the 15-win Indiana Pacers. As we'll stay live for this at bat, because Aaron Judge is up to bat, and there's a man on first.
All right.
With the USA. Is it the USA? As USA? As America?
Yeah.
The United States?
The US,
I like saying that better.
Yeah, the U.S.
It doesn't flow. The USA.
Yeah. Either just USA or the U.S.
The U.S. I like that. As they are a little bit ahead of us, so it would be awesome if they would.
That would be great.
That'd be chills.
Chills. Ponzi's over there producing, right?
Yeah, another Yankee hater over there, Ponzi.
I gotta love him.
Judge up to bat, 2-0.
I was doing a preseason game for the Houston Texans channel, and Jeremy Chuggs and Ponzi and I were like split producing, and Chuggs made it. He left during halftime. We had to get like votes or comments, like which person would get more. And Ponzi on the Houston Texans stream just said, "Oh, this guy's a Yankees fan," and then I got accosted by several Houston fans.
2-1 count, and it's going to be low, out of the zone. 3-1 count to Judge.
Schwarber on deck.
We will not be staying alive for Schwarber. Jesus P says, I'm a Red Sox fan. I liked you a lot more before you said that. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Right down the middle, a 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Judge watches it go by. Full count. 2 outs. Man on first. The U.S. is a swing away from tying this one up. Lucky for them, they got the best hitter in the world at the dish. Aaron Judge settles in. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And Judge will ground out to third. At least he put it in play, though.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we're trying to do.
At least he put it in play.
That's all we're trying to do.
Damn it. As we'll go to the top of the 7th with the United States down 2 to Venezuela in the World Baseball Classic Championship. Be pretty embarrassing if you don't win this game.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to sign off. We'll see you guys later.